Fly me to the moon, let me dream those charts. Let me see what freedom's like, without dollars and gold bars. In other words, I'll hold my keys. In other words, let's make history. Fill my wallet with coins, and let me hold out all forevermore. You're the currency I stand for, all I worship and adore. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you. Yes, oh Bitcoin, your love is true and unconditional. You're my knight in shining armor in this dark, cruel world. I honestly don't know what I'd do without you. You're not just any digital currency. There's only 21 million of you. And in a world we share with like 8 billion freaking people, that makes you very special to me and so many other. Because only so many people can hold you. I am so happy I found you. And now you're going to coins, and let me hold it out forevermore and more. You're the currency I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you. I do. Fill my wallet with coins, and let me hold out forevermore. You're the currency I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you. I do, and Bitcoin, I know you stand for financial freedom. No one else can do what you do. If that isn't true love, then I don't know what is. And you provide me with trust and transparency. We've been through the bear market, the bull market. You shrugged off those naysayers, you always came out on top. You don't play games, you are my digital soulmate. You fix the money, and you fix the world.
There is no second best.
Only you. Only you. Fill my wallet with coins, and let me hold at forevermore. You're the currency I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you.
In a digital wasteland, the heat trading in the neon light. Coins vanish deep in the system's maze. Dreaming of financial freedom, it was the only way to survive. No, the crash, the dips, they burn it all away. No, 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 no. Neon streets standing here, we're block to block. Flickering screens, nowhere to hide. Robots rise, taking all our jobs. Surviving day by day. Will you ever break free from the chains that fiat made? Watch the case tonight, burning money, fear
There's no second best.
Good evening, Crypto Chaos. How's it going, guys? Welcome back again to the late night crypto talk show. Of course, where you guys come for the news, but yes, stay for the chaos. How you guys doing? We made it. I am tired AF, man. After the last 48 hours, holy crap. It's been a long ride. How you guys doing, Master Otaku and friends? OG Bobbin in the house. Good morning, Cliff. Good morning to you. Good evening. Yes, Cliffinator. Yes, good morning indeed. I don't know what the hell he's getting at, Nebs. Cliff is a few deep already. Time to go to get to on your level, Bubs. Nebs. Yes, drinks up, family. Yes, it is Friday, guys. Happy Friday. We made it throughout the week. We finally are here. Let's go. We're gonna get through this. Next week is gonna be crazy. Oh man, we're gonna get into it. OGB in the house. Nebs, Amp Night, Otaku. I'm having a quagwama. What the heck is that? What's a quagwama?
Stupid.
I don't know. Bobbin, of course, sharing some more music in the house, man. Of course, our yes, resident DJ. The bull market, the bear market, love this song. Thank you, Nebs. Thank you. Ari says, hey, how's it going, Ari? How you doing? Crypto Chaos family, let's go. Andra in the house as well. Feed the fire, guys. It is Feed the Fire Friday. Yes, it is.
Satoshi started a fire in cyberspace. Take your fiat currency and feed the fire.
Oh boy. Thank you, sailors. Thank you. Crazies, good evening, crazies. How you doing, Ben? Feeling the burning money? Yes, in the half course in the chat. Jake has been disqualified from the contest. Thank you for your attention to this matter. What contest are you referring to? Gamma Goddess, of course, chuckling in the chat. We're referring to, of course, the first ever giveaway for the channel. That's right, guys. Let's get back on here and get the dancing mascots out of here. I can't even see it. All right. Yeah, of course, the first giveaway we've ever done for the channel, and that's going to be for the silver charms, right? The silver charms with the sapphire, the orange sapphire. Yes, orange sapphire provided to you by no other than Cody Bakula, our resident jeweler, guys, on the live stream every single night. We love him. You guys know and love him, of course, from Tinfoil Hat Tuesday, Cody Bakula. Thanks again, Cody, for providing this for us. I cannot ask for a better freaking friend on freaking live. It's insane, guys. The family's so awesome, guys. I cannot say how much I appreciate this community. It's insane. All right, guys. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that giveaway. It's gonna happen on the 26th. That's gonna be the last Friday of the month. You're gonna be here anyway. It's, of course, the options expire on Bitcoin the last Friday of this month. It's gonna be a doozy of a day. Hopefully we're hanging out where we are right now, nothing too crazy. Hopefully we're not at like 100,000 or more. We want to be, of course, oversold by then. It's gonna be a good time. All right. So anyway, getting back to it, guys. Again, I'm gonna remind you forever. Until we get to there. Cody Buklami coming in with a $2 super chat as well. Thank you, Cody. Thank you. Good morning, Crypto Chaos. Of course, shouting out to Cliff. My robot friend is definitely high on something tonight. Ben Schiller now has a price on his head, and so says the King of Ohio. Oh, really? You really? What does Ben Schiller think it's going to go to? Otaku, do you have a feeling in your finger again? Or is it still numb? Oh, yeah, you actually remember that? Yeah, I still do not feel anything in my thumb. By my, that was a while ago, guys. How long ago was that? Holy crap, I don't remember. 3-4 months ago? I think I was towards the end of summer. Yeah, definitely can't feel that still. Perma damage. Yeah, it is what it is, guys. I'm just glad it's not on the bottom of my thumb. Could you take a look at silver and see if we topped technically yet? No, Jake, we haven't. Don't you remember? I'm calling for 70. We're gonna go to 70 before the end of the year. We're not there yet. $67 on and 153. Wow, $67.15 on silver today, reaching, of course, a new all-time high on silver. Still following, of course, my trend. The line I drew this crazy thing. I don't remember how long ago. The end of September, probably the end of September, and yeah. I was telling you guys we were going to probably hit $70 on silver at least before the end of the year. This goes into November, so I'm looking at maybe like 68, 69. We're really close to that already. 70 is really not that far away in the grand scheme of things. All right, but again, certain macro conditions could take into effect next week. We do, of course, have the official date for the rate hike in Japan taking effect on Monday. So it might get a little shaky, but I mean, I can't think that people are gonna just dump silver for some reason on that day. But you never know; anything's possible. Gold still heading towards all-time highs as well. Looking for something like 4,500, maybe, before the end of the year, and that's been on the board for a while too. All right. So again, that's of course gold, silver. How about Bitcoin? Bitcoin's sitting at currently 88,000, roughly flat. Getting pretty tight in here. I scribbled this on here this morning. It's still kind of playing into effect. My idea is that we're gonna kind of respect this bear trend until at least Sunday, maybe start to see a possible breakout Sunday. We have not really gotten anywhere above this yet. Of course, this all goes all the way back from October 10th, when we, of course, had the largest liquidation event in crypto's history. But why do I think we're going to get into some bullish action? Why did I put this on here like a few weeks ago? Well, the ETFs are loading up. They're loading up like mad. Institutions don't care. They are calling it, venture capital is calling the bottom is in, and that is the current narrative that I am playing. I follow the money, and of course, the smart money with VCs and institutions. All right, getting back in the chat. How are we doing? How are we feeling? All hail Cody the jeweler, says Bobbin. Yes, all hail Cody the jeweler. Yes. Backdoors Anonymous, yes, for anyone needing a bit of joy. He also got something here from Nebs. You can click on that link there if you want to see that. What else we have here? Is chaos regulated as security? As a security? What? No, Nad. I like your idea. No, we're definitely not regulated. That's the whole point of chaos, my friend. Jacob 6 says, could you take a look at silver? I think okay, that's where I was earlier. Where was I? Back in the chat, trying to catch up with you guys before we move forward. Of course, love you all. Back at you, Cody Bakula. Yes. Hold up. What did I do? My nose is clean. It says Nebs. Your nose is clean. I don't know, man. I don't know. Gotta follow the rules, guys. You gotta follow the rules, says Ben. I don't know. What rules? What rules? We're a ruleless nation. Oh my god. What's up, everyone? What's up? Milk Money in the house. Hopefully you are done with Fiat Friday as well. Making that, of course, the silly, funny money we have on paper. 1 stone per wrench, says Cody Vakula. Yes, sir. Happy Feed the Fire Friday. I remember everything, says Jake. Yeah, that's the scary part. Jeez, that's the scary thing about that. Bobbin is banned from the contest. Sorry, Crypto DJ is banned, according to Ben. Ben is trying to rig the game, guys, so don't listen to him. Ben is cracking skulls and taking socks. Oh boy. 100% milk money. Let's go, Ben. Let's go. Thank you again for all the flames in the chat, guys. The algorithm, of course, loves it. What's good, Milk Mula? How is Milk Money doing, by the way? We've seen you pop in, but you don't talk much. I know you've been in there because of all the flames. Milk Money says power off due to high winds until tomorrow night. We got Bob in here with a link, of course, more music tailored for your viewing pleasure. We call it crypto therapy for a reason, Milk Money. Yes, this is exactly why we're here. Crypto therapy tonight. Hell yeah, Bobbin, I can't stand it. I know you planned it. Yes, Jake the Snake, my liege, OG Gamma. Shout outs, of course, from Super Danny in the house. How's it going, Super Danny? What says Bobbin and Cody? I almost missed that joke. Oh my god. Is it the Battle of the Ancients tomorrow? That's right. The Battle of the Ancients is tomorrow, guys. If you're not part of the Discord, please jump on over here and take a look at us. We are also on Crypto Futures Patreon as well. So if you're participating in either of those, you know what we're talking about. We're going to have, of course, the old man bickering battle tomorrow. It's going to be great. It's going to be old versus new investors in crypto. That's the overall the overall theme of it. The biggest fan service we've ever done here on the channel. I can't wait. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time.
What are you, stupid?
Yes. Battle of the Ancients is what we're calling it. Battle of the Ancients. The ancient aliens. Onyx app is the best place to stake it. Yes, Cody, that's 100% where you want to go. Have fun, Danny. Yeah, tell Mrs. Danny and the Chaos crew we said hello. Yes, we said hello. Milk Money in the house saying the whiskey will keep me warm. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Yeah, did you write down my question? Says Jake the Snake. Yes, I did. I've got everyone's community pieces in the books. If you have anything to add, please send it to me on Discord before we begin tomorrow afternoon, guys. It's gonna be 4 p.m. Eastern. I had the date wrong. It's 4 p.m. Eastern. I was an hour off when I said 3 p.m. This morning. So don't forget, guys. 4 p.m. Eastern for tomorrow's live stream. It's gonna be a pop-up live stream on the afternoon. What kind of whiskey? Milk Money. Ooh, any whiskey, my friend. Any whiskey. Well, I can't say any. There's definitely some better than others. And Andy says Spencer will get both barrels of whiskey. Damn, he's gonna bring the drinks. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Anytime, man. Anytime you want to get on. I didn't know he was gonna load us up with drinks tomorrow. You have time, Cody? Yes. Get a bottle of whiskey. Cheers, everyone in the house. Cheers to you, Milk Money. Cheers to you. Jake Six says, Cody asks, what is more important, the size of the boat or the motion of the ocean? Oh my god. Oh geez, Jake. I put my drink food chat. What the heck? Gamma Goddess. Shotgun barrels going. It says Aji Bobbin. Maker's Mark tonight. Ooh, that's some good whiskey. I do like me some Maker's Mark. Strawberry Dragons. Good evening, Chaos. Otaku Dud. You have a good nap. All right, guys. I'm gonna close the live stream. It's over. We're gonna go to bed now. All right, unleash the tigers. And Samuel L. Jackson telling us to go the F to sleep. Yeah, no. We're just getting started. I do have a Maker's Mark story though. I could probably tell you guys at some point. Just remind me. We don't have time for it right now. All right, bros before toes, Otaku. I got you, my boy. Are you still sucking toes? Oh my god. Oh god.
What are you, stupid?
You guys mentioned that earlier. Put a bad image in my mouth, in my mouth, in my head. What's this? Gamaga says I put a picture in the food chat. Oh, gotcha. Of course, Gamma Rita's in Discord, guys. If you are, of course, part of the Discord group. The link is in the description down below. All right, guys. Enough of the pleasantries. We got to get into all the metrics as we do every single night. Let's see where Bitcoin's likely to go. And man, I made a mess of the chart. I kind of don't want to clean it up though. It's kind of working. If you caught what the morning live stream, we were calling for basically Bitcoin to basically touch the top of this trend line, right, the bear trend, and then come back down and find a new higher low. And it did exactly that. I'm so excited that it did, because it's all I asked for. That's all I want for Christmas is a new higher low. Honestly, I didn't want anything more than that, because I want us to be remaining oversold for the market expiry on next Friday. So if the closer we can stay in the 90s, maybe. I don't want us to see the hundreds yet, because we're going to sell all that off if, of course, we get that before the options expiry, as per usual. Let me clean the rest of this up and get going. All right. So yeah, we do have some more fun tonight to go through. Let me hide this a little bit. I want to take it off the board. I might keep it up tonight. It depends on how things go. We are going into weekend, low liquidity, of course, moving into Saturday. But everyone's going to be distracted, I think, by Christmas. Next week, of course, is Christmas, guys. So if you haven't got on the road yet, some, of course, your families and friends are going to be doing so. I think there's going to be a lot of distractions and a good opportunity for the institutions to keep loading up, since this week was the largest week of buys for the institutions we've ever seen. We're going to get into that, of course, again in the news segment later. All right. So anyway, let's get to it. Let's get into the metrics. Oh boy, there's a lot of stuff I got pulled up tonight. Holy crap. We're going to try to do some speed run on some of these news headlines. Okay, here we go. Of course, bringing you the live bookmap for free. Don't pay for something, get you free, guys. Of course, this is Kimba on YouTube, bringing it to you for free. Of course, I like the anime reference on my channel. Guys, don't pay for something, get free.
What are you, stupid?
If it's free, it's for me. It's what I always say. All right, so yeah, I'm going to show you guys what we're looking at right here. Going into the weekend, still pretty tight in this tight channel, between 90,000 and 85. Large area, of course. All this right here is pretty new today. As of today, we're building this even stronger and stronger up, but that doesn't mean that we're also building stronger, of course, resistances above us, with a lot of new orders being placed for longs and shorts. So I would say there's still a lot more there's still a larger wall ahead of us than we do have below us, but we haven't really dipped our toe in the golden pocket quite at all this entire week. It's been pretty tame this week. This is going back to December 4th right there, 14th, I'm sorry, for the 14th. So we have the entire week pretty much represented on this entire chart, and as you can see, we went pretty much sideways the entire week. We've been on very, very good behavior as the institutions bought it all, and yeah, everyone was just kind of freaking out about things like the Japanese carry trade, which didn't really do anything, guys. The market's kind of like looked the other way. At least right now. We'll see how that reacts to on Monday when it actually goes live. But as of right now, there doesn't seem to be any fear or FOMO, any sort of big market moves. I am still going to remind you again that this area at 70K continues to get built up stronger and stronger down here. And the last time we saw this, when we were in the 110s, 120s, whatever, $1,000 Bitcoin, we were looking at this down here starting to get built up. Now we haven't broken down lower than 80,000 yet. I still have no reason to believe that we will. As of right now, the current setup with the institutions, if we get a huge distraction, we've already shook everyone out, right? We already shook everyone out. We already started building all these new areas back up again. We haven't been up here now since October. So between October and November, we sold all of this off. I think it's a great opportunity for, the institutions to basically buy all this on the cheap while everyone's away with their family. Everyone comes back from Christmas break and then starts to buy up some more. Maybe institutions start to take some more profits. Then we go into, of course, another big shakeout at the beginning of January. And, of course, the rest is history. We go into another full cycle maybe by the end of January. It's kind of the time frame in my head anyway. All right. So enough ranting there. Enough talk too much. Bitcoin's still holding about 88,000 currently on price action. Okay, moving on. U.S. national debt now currently sits at 38 trillion 500 billion. We made it, guys. We made it. Where the hell is my... Where's my kazoo? There it is. There we go. 38.5 trillion dollars, the halfway point to 39. Guys, it's going to be in quick succession by the end of the first quarter. We will probably already be in probably close to 40 by the end of the first quarter. Who am I kidding? Yeah, probably something like that. All right, moving on. Can't stop, won't stop printing that money. Will Trump release the Epstein files by December 19th? 100% certainty of that. He should have released it today, if not, or were they waiting for it? I don't know. We'll find out again tonight, I'm sure, in the normie news. Who will be named the newly released? Who will be named in the newly released files? We got Michael Jackson with a 98% certainty. David Copperfield. Those are already people that were in the leak list. If you guys have never seen the leak list, yep, then you would know. Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. We're actually getting a lot less macro bets here when it comes to the markets in the top 10, right? Look at this. All we have right now is Nothing right here in the top 6. Usually this is, of course, the trending. Trump nomination for the Fed chair. Kevin Hassett is still leading the way, although he's down about a point today, but he's still leading, Kevin Hassett. Maduro out by, no, that doesn't really matter. Epstein client list, Fed decision in January. Wow, is now pushed down to like the second page. Holy crap. Fed decision in January sitting at a 21% chance. So we're up about 1%. I think we're at 20% yesterday. Was it 25? I forget. But yeah, it looks like, of course, we're again. My bet's on 30% next week, 40% the next week, and then maybe 60-70% the second week of January. We get closer and closer, and of course 97% based on the week of. It's gonna happen, guys. We're of course gonna cut more rates in January. What else we got? That's about it. Everything else is kind of lackluster on the Poly Market betting site. Guys, don't forget, brought to you by Polygon. We still haven't got Poly Market back here in the States yet. All right, Fear and Greed Index coming down to 45 on the hair of neutral and fear. Still in neutral, though, for the U.S. stock market ending today. Interesting, though, the highest we saw this week was 51 in neutral. We've got Crypto Fear and Greed as well to look at. We're looking at coming up a bit in Extreme Fear, up 4 points now to 20. Let's refresh on this since I set up the live stream an hour ago. We're still holding 20 in Extreme Fear. Just about ready to break back into Traditional Fear. The likes we haven't seen all but one time last week, very briefly. So hopefully we get back to that again soon. Ooh, 98.72. Even after Japan raised rates, this is kind of weird. Why do we have a strong dollar right now, trending upward on the 5-day? That's beyond my comprehension. I don't know what spurred this. So this started happening today. We did get a little bit of a breakout. 98.72 was the highest we've seen on the day, and I think that now takes us higher than our. Yep, takes us a little higher than our last peak. So that defeats the expectation I had, which was going to be double top out. We still did not get as quite as high as 99. We did double top there, and I think 99 is going to be the last time we see that in a while. Maybe this is going to be just kind of one more revisit to 99 to cement that, and then send it down lower. I don't know. We're going to have a ton of money printing, of course, so that's going to send it lower, and then the rate hikes when they go live on Monday. All right. Crypto bubbles, guys. Crypto bubbles. Let's get into it. We do this, of course, every single day to show you guys where likelihood of our assets are, what assets are great to look at for purchasing DCA opportunities on the day. Everything, holy crap, guys, on the day is up an average of 5.6%. It's a pretty solid day today. Might want to take a little off the table if you're in profits. You never know what the next week is going to bring you. Overall, there's nothing really down to really shake anything at. Meme core is down 10%. It's the only thing I can see here in the top 100. Then we're looking for opportunities still on the weekly. Damn, Pump.Fun, Aster, Tau, again, shout out to Tau. Real utility, down 22%. It's one of my favorite AI picks. But it's down 22% on the week. It's a pretty significant drop for the week. Good opportunity. Everything else here, there's a narrative around it, right? Like Pump.Fun, we have the lawsuit against it. Aster, there's a little bit of FUD in that whole Binance wrapped up in the whole Binance wrapper. I don't want to get into all that again. All right, so yeah, that's what we're looking at here on the weekly. BitTensor is looking pretty solid. If you have, of course, an opportunity there and you wanted to add to your stack, maybe you want to do that to BitTensor if you already got it. Looking at here on the monthly as well to see if anything else a little more oversold. We're looking for at least 40s, 50s here. My pick this morning was ICP. It looks like it's pretty much going to remain there as well. Aptos is looking pretty good though at 44% off. Every asset's still looking at 85, 86%. Again, I went into a giant rant this morning. I'm not going to do it again. I'm just going to remind you that every coin I click on year to date says about 80%, 80%, 80%, 80%, sold off. Any coin that's, I guess, a year old. Ondo, 87, 77. Algorand, 66. Polygon, 77. Toncoin, 71. WorldCoin, not a big fan of that coin, but it's down 76. Dot 73. This morning, some of these are actually at 80. So we are starting to see these flip a little bit to the upside, even on the year. Looking pretty good for freaking Zcash. That's still up 800% on the year. All right. So anyway, my top pick is still ICP on the day for good solid Goldilocks scenario DCA. All right. What are we looking at here for the top 200 as well? Let's do the same thing as well. Beat is down 18%. Still, of course, ran insanely up to the high 324% on just the month on its launch. Gonna have to come back down and try to find a bottom. My guess is probably gonna land somewhere between $1 or $1.25, something like that. It's gonna have to come back down and retest those lows probably soon. Again, it's a pretty new coin. What else we got? Alchemy Pay, Alchemist Day. I always do that every time. Alchemist Pay is down 14% on the day. Those are the two, of course, trending them down on the day. Weekly, we're looking for at least 15s, 20s here on the week as well. Looking for bigger than that is always positive. What is this basic attention? I'm not sure what that is. That looks like it just got in our space in the last month or so. The top 200. I'm not sure what that is. I don't have time to look into it today. If that shows up again, we'll get into it again. Monad's down 20%. I'm really not feeling any of these, honestly. Ultima, stable. There's the only ones that are really down a significant amount here on the week. Going into the month, though, we're looking for 30s, 40s again. ZK is down 50% on the month. DCR is down 48 on the month. We got Hex, Rune, Aether. Aether's down 52% on the month. Mana's down 31. It was really hard for me to pick one on the top 200 today in the morning as well. Fast tokens down 66%. It fell fast. Celestia's down 36%. Wormhole, that was one of my top picks. It's not down as significant compared to some of these others, but it's one of my favorites with a real utility. I think it's going to come back quick with a vengeance. IMX down 38. That's probably going to be my number one pick here when it comes to oversold and utility. IMX is down 38.5% on the monthly. So almost 40% there for IMX. All right, guys. Those are my top picks today. ICP and IMX. Again, taking, of course, my picks for DCA today. All right. Again, not financial advice. Only my 2 cents, guys.
I'd buy that for $1.
All right, moving back into market cap dominance. Of course, you guys know where this goes.
This entire idea of like 60% dominance is bullshit, ridiculous, stupid, right?
We're still there. 59.62% dominance on Bitcoin. Bull run has still not begun on crypto. All right, moving on. Bitcoin is still trending above 88,000 right now, breaking into 88.1 right now currently on Bitcoin. Actually, top 10 assets in our space right now. We did see a resurgence, a phoenix, if you will, in market cap. Coming back from the grave. It was at 2.8. I think 8.4 was the low, right? Was it 2.84? Yeah, something like 8.5, 8.4. That was the low we hit just in the last 24 hours. And now we are all the way back up to damn near 3 trillion again in market cap. Again, not even the size of a single company in the S&P 500, our entire asset class, guys. We were so freaking early. All right, so anyway, going back into this, Bitcoin, of course, having a decent day today. Up 3.5%, Ethereum 5.5%, BNB. You guys get the idea. Everything's coming up a little bit here. Mostly looking at XRP. The only thing really moving here, in a significant fashion, it's up to $1.90, back to $1.90. Market cap is still about $20 billion shy of where we were just a week or two ago. USDC is still got $77 billion on the sidelines in USDC circle. Tether has got 186. I think we finally shed at least a little bit out of there. Did we at least get? No, probably not. Who am I kidding? I'm waiting for some of the money, of course, to get into real things. Yeah, we did sell off a little bit here in market cap. We did shed a little bit. I'm just keeping an eye on this because it's got to go somewhere, guys. It's got to go somewhere. It's just sitting on the sidelines forever. All right. What else we have here? Top 10 assets, pretty much still holding the same spots as well. Cardano at number 10, Bitcoin Cash at 11. Top 20 assets doing the same thing as well. Sui reclaiming number 20. That's awesome. Look at that. Even also staying above Avalanche and DAI. So it flipped DAI today. DAI. Yeah, that's again, that other stable coin accumulating a lot of market cap right now, 5 billion. So yeah, they're really all 3 of them are really close. They could be flipped at any moment. Litecoin still at number 19, and nothing else really changed in the top 20 assets at all. All right, and of course my favorite metric to share with you guys every single night, and that's of course Bitcoin on exchanges. Guys, make sure you get some before it's all over. We're not getting any significant change here at all. This has been a huge buying spree. We did come up here a little bit. I got to say we did come back a little bit here. It's about 0.01 million overnight getting thrown back on exchanges. So just a little bit of a baby bump there. Still a ridiculous amount of Bitcoin left exchanges in the last 2 years. Ridiculous, guys. All right. Getting back into Bitcoin treasuries. We haven't checked on this since Monday. Might as well update ourselves on it. Strategy, of course, is up this month, this week, this year, whatever. Sitting at 671,000. Of course, purchasing 10,000 again consecutively in the last 2 weeks. Each week, about 10,000 Bitcoin buys. They're probably going to do another 10,000 if I were to be a betting man next week as well, since we're still under 100K. We're also going to be looking at BlackRock real quick before we move on. BlackRock sitting at 778,000 Bitcoin, coming back up again from what was it, 775? I think just a week or two ago. All right, so they're when was the last time they actually put this in the books? That's not going to show me their buys now, are they? Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, I think you got to log in now. They changed this whole website. All right, moving on. We have, of course, the Bitcoin rainbow chart, guys. It still looks like we are in a fire sale. That's right. 73,000 to 97,000. We're still in the fire sale for Bitcoin. Yeah, still going sideways. And again, if you go back to 2017's bear market, it looks like we have done nothing. Nothing. We just sat in the bear market, an extended bear market since 2022. All right. That's just my 2 cents, though. Not financial advice. All right. Top 10 assets in the world today. Bitcoin still holding number 8. Nothing's new. Nothing's changed. Meta coming down a little bit, coming back up now. With Bitcoin getting closer to $1.8 trillion in market cap, it is a little farther now away from Facebook that I'm not sure if it's going to see it get flipped again. But yeah, we are still behind silver. Silver did flip Apple. I think it was yesterday morning or yesterday evening. I forget what day. But yeah, silver did get flipped by Apple again within the last 48 hours. And yeah, that's what's going on right now in our space. Apple had a decent day today, as well as gold and silver. All right. That's what we got, guys, in the metrics. We blew through that quick. Let's get into some of the news. But before I do, we're going to, of course, jump back into the chat. How you guys doing? How you guys feeling? Don't forget to like and subscribe, of course, to your favorite late night crypto show host. Oh my god, let's go. All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. We just hit our brand new record last night. I wanted to remind you, 131 votes on the last poll we did. That was insane last night. Holy crap. And we did one of the longest live streams, if not the longest live stream we ever did. It's like over 7 hours. It was crazy. Last night. All right, what else we got here in the chat? Oh my god, guys. As long as food is related, oh boy, I'm all over the place. You guys you're blowing up the chat. I can't even catch up anymore. Oh my god, I'm gonna jump some in somewhere, and then we're just gonna run with it. Jacob Snake says the dollar will likely remain strong compared to other currencies. Otaku-san, until it isn't.
What are you, stupid?
Until it isn't. Gamify to the moon. Gamify. Like Gigi. My house smells like frankincense. What the hell, Ben? Bagholders Anonymous says, I know there is a massive shorts opening by renowned investors. The fact is that the long positions traders are slowly unloading their positions. Otaku favorite female trader, I forgot her name, has unloaded a billion. Talking about Kathy Wood? I'm talking about Kathy Wood, ARK Investment. Yes, ARK Investment. Kathy, she is amazing. Yes, she is amazing, Ben. She's like one of the top 5 traders in the world. Kathy, yes, ARK Invest. Woman in glasses. You guys keep saying Kathy Wood. Kathy Wood, yes, Kathy Wood. Don't forget, guys, she just recently offloaded all of her Tesla and bought Bitcoin. And Ethereum and Solana. I'll send you some stuff. Definitely have been trying to keep up with her with it, says Bagholders Anonymous. Cool, I emailed you some questions. Dig it. Yes, alt season delayed until next spring. Me so sad, says Jake the Snake. It could be it. It could be true. Type 1 for women with power tools. Type 2 with women with glasses. Oh my god, Ben. All right. So type 1 for women with power tools. Type 2 with women with glasses. There you go. Oh, Ben, I got you. Better on that. Okay. How about this? We'll do a poll. There you go, Ben. Okay. Which do you prefer? There you go. I gotta make this, yeah, here we go. For both to enjoy, right? There we go. New poll in the chat. Completely unrelated, of course, brought to you by Ben Lawrence. So much nonsense. I love it, guys. Love it. Thank you, of course, bringing all the chaos to the chat. Gigi says, who's left in the contest? Oh no, just her, apparently. Dance like nobody is watching, says Bobbin. Oh my god. Give it straight to Mini Gamma, the giveaway, says Bobbin. Gigi, are you cheating now? I could probably agree with the little G winning. Yeah, she deserves it. She deserves the world, Ben. Yes, we know. Then we got Bobbin, of course, sharing some more music in the chat, guys. If you want, of course, a tailored pick of music tonight. All right, guys. So yeah, we do have the poll up. 6 votes already going in. Looks like right now women with power tools are currently winning. I mean, women are men, right? I guess, whatever you fancy. All right, getting back into it, guy. Mike McClone, crypto is leading a broader market rollback. Mike McClone, of course, Bloomberg analyst. Last time we talked about Mike McClone, he was calling for $10,000 Bitcoin.
What are you, stupid?
That's right, a $10,000 Bitcoin. That's what he was calling for.
What are you, stupid?
Yep. Let's dive in and see what he has to say tonight. McClone made comments on a wide-ranging interview with David Lin. Another update with David Lin. A report where he laid out the conditions or a cautious outlook for U.S. equities, Bitcoin, commodities, and global monetary policy. Framing the current environment is one defined by late-cycle excess rather than opportunity. I see a hurricane coming, McClone said, pointing in that the views as mounting downside risk across risk assets. Bitcoin, the first stop is around $50K, and it's going to go to $10,000. So he's still on that. He's still on the 10K.
What are you, stupid?
I love it. I love it. I love it. He has no concept of this asset class, or maybe he's one of those manipulators that's, of course, talking bad about his investments. Right. This is not the first time McClone has insisted Bitcoin goes down to 10K. McClone has argued with to Lin that Bitcoin's broader market cap have already began to roll over, calling cryptocurrencies a leading indicator of a wider market stress. He said that the asset classes peaked in 2024 and 2025 following the approval of spot Bitcoin exchange traded funds and President Trump's election, which he described as the final accelerant of the speculative excess. According to McClone, corrections between the Bitcoin and U.S. equities have strengthened materially and undermining the idea that crypto operates independently from traditional markets. They're all correlated, he said, adding that Bitcoin is increasingly trades like leveraged equity rather than a defensive asset. The strategist also expressed concern of U.S. equities, knowing that the stock market capitalization relative to GDP remains historic extremes. He says that the pullback of the S&P 500's 200-day moving average could trigger broader deleveraging across the asset classes. We're overdue, McClone stated, referring to the absence of meaningful down years since 2008. He added, "All signs are there for me." While McClone is a longtime gold bull, he says precious metals now look overstretched. Following the strongest annual performance since 1979, gold is way too stretched for me, he said, adding to the extreme price deviations often precedes to sharp corrections. Still McClone, and maintained that gold could even reach $5,000 per ounce, and though he cautioned that investors should be wary of initiating new long-term positions after such a rapid move, he described gold's recent behavior as a warning signal rather than a green light. So obviously, he is a long-term gold bug and doesn't understand, of course, the benefits of the digital gold equivalent. One on monetary policy, McClone said the recent Federal Reserve Treasury purchases resemble the early inning of easing, even if the officials avoid calling it in quantitative easing. He argued that the deflationary forces, not inflation, are likely dominated by the 2026 as global market growth slows. McClone said falling energy prices, weakening global demand, and slowing growth in China reinforces deflation thesis, noting that the crude oil and natural gas have already broken lower. Crude oil is heading lower, and so I'm pointing that out, he said. Among major asset classes, McClone said the U.S. Treasury remained the most attractive risk-off option, describing long-term duration bonds as a functional hedge against equity drawdowns. Treasury bonds, that's the bias for next year, he said. We're going old money back to treasury bonds? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Are you stupid?
I don't know. I think at some point, old money is going to die and new money is going to usher in. They're not going to be the ones buying treasury bonds, that's for sure. Definitely not. But I do agree with him on the beginning of this, where he said, where was it? That the hurricane's coming. I forget where I was going to go into that. This thing drew on too damn long. I already forgot. All right, guys, moving on. moving on. Oh, jeez. We got a lot to go through. Getting back to the votes real quick in the poll, guys. Do you prefer men or women with glasses or men and women with power tools as your sexual preference, I guess? Oh, geez. Right now we have women or men with power tools. are currently trending in the polls. Bitcoin ETFs rebound with 457 million inflow as Ethereum outflows persist. Bitcoin exchange traded funds snap back into positive territory with a powerful inflow led by, of course, ETFs extending their outflow streak. Solana and XRP continue to quietly attract capital, rounding out a mixed but active trading day. Either lags despite broader ETF strength as Bitcoin inflows continue to surge. All right, these gains comfortably absorb modest outflows of 37 million from ARK and 21 shares, ARK B and 8.4 million from Bitwise. Trading activity was elevated with a 5.93 billion in value exchanged, while the total net assets closed slightly lower at 112 billion. Yeah, definitely ARK and Bitwise, definitely pulling all the stops and picking up a shit ton more Bitcoin. Both of them coming out and saying positive things, of course, on Bitcoin here recently. We've been seeing Matt Hogan, of course, from Bitwise, out there saying that, he's right up there with JP Morgan's estimate for next year, even going beyond the 170 target to the 200s. All right. Any other takeaways from this? I mean, there's all the other ETFs, of course, that they've been buying up. Again, these have been record inflows for the year, the likes we haven't seen since 2012. So you think that everyone's getting out, you think it's all over. As soon as you think so, they're of course in the back buying it all from you. Don't let them take all your coins, guys. All right, Robert Kiyosaki also warns the global crash resets valuations as Bitcoin stands outside weakening systems. Robert Kiyosaki again urges investors to prepare for long-term economic decline by using market crashes to accumulate cash-flowing assets in decentralized stores of value, arguing that discipline, planning, and Bitcoin ownership can build wealth as traditional systems weaken. He did recently just sell Bitcoin, though, don't forget, but he's still urging everyone, of course, to buy Bitcoin, silver, and he just included Ethereum in his thesis. All right. I don't want to spend too much time on this. We've read so many articles on his opinions on these asset classes. All right, moving on. We got more to cover. Bitcoin Senator Cynthia Lummis will not run for re-election. This hit me hard today because I like Cynthia Lummis, and I've been showing you guys. Give me a second. Looks like we're getting some moves right now. Let's get back to the charts real quick. But I've been showing you guys over on X that Cynthia Lummis has not posted anything very bullish, anything really concerning the market structure bill this entire month. I guess I'll go back to the horse's mouth and show you directly again. This right here, Franklin buys Bitcoin, was the last thing she ever posted this entire month. The entire month. That was relative to Bitcoin, and that was December 3rd. Market structure bill, all that stuff. Nothing. Everything was just military stuff in Wyoming, of course, her represented state. Other things that we're working on behind the scenes, but nothing really pertaining to Bitcoin at all. And now we get this. She's not going up for re-election. She decided not to. I guess maybe she wants to finally retire. I don't know. But we're going to dive more into that here. All right. So, Cynthia Lummis, one of the crypto's largest, most reliable, and powerful allies on Capitol Hill, announced today, that she will not seek re-election when her term expires next year. Deciding not to run for re-election does represent a change of heart for me. Me too. But it is in the difficult, exhausting session weeks this fall, I've come to accept that I do not have 6 more years left in me. I mean, that's fair. I mean, at least she's, not a mouth breather like some of the other people we still have holding seats. Lummis said in the statement, "I am a devout legislator, but I feel like a sprinter in a marathon. The energy required doesn't match up." Earlier this year, Lummis, who has been called the Bitcoin senator for her crypto support and advocacy, was instrumental to the passage of the Genius Act, the first ever major piece of crypto legislation signed into law. The bill, which established the federal framework for issuing the trading stablecoins, faced many dramatic starts and stops before ultimately getting over the finish line in late July. Of course, we don't have the market structure bill yet, but she's been a major piece in pushing that legislation as well. Lummis has also been there at the center of the ongoing negotiations of the crypto industry's coveted market structure bill, which she has faced even more substantial hurdles to a passage. The history of that bill, which would formally legalize most crypto activity in the United States, stretches back to 2022, when Lummis and Senator Kristen Gillibrand first drafted the version that was ultimately never passed, which should have passed. I was there. I covered the damn thing. It should have passed, but Biden administration unfortunately vetoed the bill. Go back and if you don't believe me, go back and look at it. It had bipartisan support to actually pass, and they vetoed it via the president's veto power. The sprawling market structure bill currently faces numerous obstacles, among them growing dissension between the factions within the crypto industry over legislation's content and necessity. Senate Republicans first aimed to see the bill pass at the end of summer, and then by September, then by the end of this year, and of course targeting, of course, a slipped on by. I remember it was November was the target for a long time, especially coming out of the summer, and we did not hit it. And of course, getting into Christmas, they said Christmas, and then next year. Yeah, here we are, next year. Legislation has not yet been marked by the Senate Banking Committee, and the Congress is expected to grind to a halt in the spring, in anticipation of the 2026 midterms. Whether the bill will manage to become law will likely now become one of the final benchmarks of Lummis's 18-year tenure in Congress. In her time advocating for crypto-related issues, Lummis has also placed a particular emphasis on the importance of Bitcoin. Earlier this year, the senator introduced the Bitcoin Act, which would, of course, obligate the U.S. government to purchase some $80 billion worth of Bitcoin over the course of the 5-year period in the interest of bolstering a federal strategic Bitcoin reserve. $80 billion worth of Bitcoin. The goal is essentially to have 1 million of the supply, about 5% of the total supply. Lummis's retirement announcement Friday immediately prompted messages of support from the crypto industry. Senator Lummis has been getting a leading champion for digital assets in Washington. G. Kim, CEO of the Crypto Council as Innovation, said in the statement shared by Decrypt, the digital asset ecosystem is stronger because of the service, and we are now grateful, of course, for her leadership. And Lummis would have been up for re-election next year. She would retire from Congress in January of 2027. So yeah, we got a little bit longer, I guess, time to share with her, and of course, hopefully she'll be able to get things rolling again next year. All right, so that sucks, man. It really sucks to hear that, but yeah, everyone's gonna move on at some point, right? We all have to finally throw in the towel and retire at some point and enjoy the rest of our life in peace. Metaplanet, guys, Metaplanet opens to U.S. investors via MPJPY ADRs. No new shares, though, will be, of course, dispersed. This is interesting that they wouldn't create shares for this particular venture, but let's see what's going on here. Metaplanet opens sponsored ADRs to U.S. investors, simplify dollar-based trading, and broaden access to its Bitcoin treasury stock without shareholder dilution. Metaplanet, a Tokyo-listed Bitcoin treasury company, is set to open its stock in U.S. investors through a new American depository receipt program, giving American buyers dollar-denominated access without issuing any new shares. The company said trading in its sponsored level 1 ADRs will begin Friday in the United States over-the-counter markets under the ticker symbol MPJPY. According to the announcement, each ADR will represent the ordinary Metaplanet share and will trade in U.S. dollars. The program will be launched with Dutch Bank Trust Company, America's strong acting depository, while the MUFG Bank, I'm not sure what that is, will serve as a custodian under the underlying shares in Japan. Oh, okay, that's their meta. I guess they have a... No, I don't know what that is. Metaplanet's shares jump after a company upgrades U.S. trading structure. All right, well, there you go. And this happens... This is so funny. It happens on the same day. The same day that Bank of Japan, of course, announces the raising of interest rates. Things that make you go, right? Yeah. Oh, no, my chat died again, guys. No! My chat is dead again. I have no idea what the hell you guys are posting. Let me see if I can resurrect it real quick. If not, I'm going to have to jump on on YouTube and see if I can just kind of copy it or something. Take a look-see over there. Let's see. Tools, interesting, docs. Where's my chat? There we go. We're back with the chat. Awesome. Okay, cool. All right. So, quick little update on the poll real quick. If it jumps around. There we go. I just jumped to the other side of my screen. The poll right now trending, 55% of you guys prefer women with power tools or men with power tools compared to men or women with glasses. Oh, come on, really? No love for the men and women with glasses, huh? Damn it. All right. Some of the chat is getting ridiculous. Holy crap. I'm going to pick a random spot and jump on in, guys. I can't catch up with you guys anymore. I'll be here all night. All right. Jake the Snake says, OG ain't playing that shit. Honestly, I wanted to hear more from Jessica. I have no idea what you're talking about. We found oh, no. What did I jump into? Oh my god. It's Scrubs probably, says Jake the Snake. Oh no. Lowe says I left her back in and got a book. I can't say that. Oh my god, you guys in the chat. What the hell? You got a Bukaki bomb in the chat. It was a 10-second ban. Only a 10-second ban. Someone got banned in the chat. What? Next 3 contests. Says Cliff, he's ready for another 3. Jessica Ramos, come back and let us enlighten you. What in the hell did you guys do? Did you ban someone already? Show her that is only that you gave you if you like it. What? Oh, it's only gay if you like it. Oh my god. Right, I see you guys talking about. Okay, in the chat, you guys are raising all sorts of hell in the chat tonight. I approve. As always, I approve. Anything goes. Okay. Jeez. Jake the Snake, the self-dealing is preventing this getting done. I like Lummus, says Strawberry. I know, me too. I feel you. I feel you too. Strawberry Dragons, of course, our favorite flavor of dragon. Rest in peace, Cynthia Lummus. Rest in peace, Bitcoin. That's it. It's over now for Bitcoin now because she's leaving. Oh my god. She's still got until 2027, guys. 100% my kimchi smelling friend. Oh my, what the hell, Ben? Currently working with glasses and power tools as I work and listen, says Braveheart. Yeah, what, can it be both? Can it be both? She definitely should have put an option there. Okay, currently working, yes, world liberty comes first, so we all suffer, says Ben. Good point. Good point. Freedom! Braveheart Freedom in the house, guys. Yes, yes. How's it going, Freedom? Welcome. The CEO of Big Freedom. Oh my god, guys. Yes, and right now a McRib is what is it worth? I think it's 39,000 Bitcoin. Sats. Sorry, Sats. 39,000 sats per McRib at McFreedoms. Wearing leather pants. Los. Yes. Female welders wear shorts. Why is that, by the way? Probably gets hot, man. It probably gets hot. Wearing leather pants. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yes, because it gets hot. 100%, Los. 100%. That's exactly what I said, too. Ben Lawrence says, when is mom going to cut your hair, Otaku? Never. Damn it, never.
What are you, stupid?
I like my hair the way it is. So does everyone else. Leave my hair alone. McFreedoms, yes, McFreedoms. The gay meals are coming from Jake the Snake, promoting it. Served with the side of "Get the hell out of my restaurant." What the hell, Jake? Come on, don't discriminate. My God. Can't you perv? Oh my God, Jake. Oh, you guys are nuts. Jessica Ramones, there she is. Before you get emotional and put me out in timeout again, Bitcoin's still at 0. Still to 0. And tell Helmo he can suck it. Oh, man. You gonna do Helmo like that? Look at his cute little face right there. He's just wanting just a little more pain. Just a little bit more pain. Can't we just have a little bit more pain? How about we go back down to 65,000? Will that make you happy? Why's it gotta go 0? Oh, you gotta send it to 0, Jessica. All right. Let's get back in the chat. Jessica Ramona's belongings here. Oh no. Oh geez. LOL. And I like that sub. If you think that, yeah, like and sub if you think Bitcoin will go to 0. There you go, Jake. There you go. Like and subscribe if you think Bitcoin is going to go to 0. Mom said get a bowl and she'll cut your hair. Oh no, Ben, I'm not doing that. My brother had that haircut for like forever when we were kids. God, it was atrocious. Jessica's a Torta name. Oh boy, here we go again with the tortas. Okay. All right, guys, I caught up in the chat. I did my thing. I did my part. All right, PayPal. PayPal and OpenAI partnered for a chat to check out shopping inside ChatGPT. This is coming along with the rest of the other companies that are partnering up with ChatGPT to facilitate purchases. We had what was it? Walmart. There was another big one too. I think Amazon's already partnered up too with some platform for in platform checkout for shopping inside of these AI platforms. So yeah, PayPal is of course the next one doing it, and they of course have a huge exposure to crypto via their PL token. PayPal, an asset conserving platform that acts as a bridge between traditional finance, TradFi, and decentralized finance, DeFi, has announced its groundbreaking partnership with OpenAI, its most notable artificial intelligence AI research laboratory in the world. The basic purpose of this partnership is to enable seamless and trusted shopping directly from ChatGPT without switching to another browser or application. And that's pretty much all we need to really cover. I don't think we need to cover any more than this. It's pretty self-explanatory. All right, moving on. I'm moving on. And it's just another, of course, big partnership with AI. TikTok becomes American, and Bitcoin and stocks are loving it, as we've seen, some pretty solid prices today, right? In response to it. We still don't know how they're going to be facilitating TikTok's, American Web3 conversion. Again, they're going to be building a brand new interface on Web3. And again, rumors from last year or the year even prior to that. I think it goes all the way back to 2022, 2023. I remember hearing, of course, Polkadot being the leader, I guess, in that pick for Web3, facilitating TikTok in the future. All right. Anyway. More than 2 billion users have now downloaded what was once an obscure Chinese short-form video sharing application, an impressive number that likely saved the app from being banned in America. TikTok, which has already been prohibited from operating in Canada and was temporarily banned in the U.S. over national security concerns, has now continued to be in American operations via a joint venture with Oracle and other firms, according to the report on MSNBC on Friday. And there you go. Of course, we had a big reaction to that news with Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, YouTube, TikTok, WeChat, Telegram, Messenger, Snapchat, Reddit, and Douyin, all, of course, coming up on the news today. TikTok has amassed roughly 2 billion users. It's pretty much all redundant information. I don't think there's anything in here even relative to crypto, but we do have a Bitcoin reaction to it. Bitcoin was priced in at 88,000 at the time of writing. It was up 2.8% on the day, but down 2.4% for the week. CoinMarket data shows that cryptocurrency traded as low as 85 and as high as 89 in the last 24 hours. All right. And that's pretty much it. That's all I have to say about that. I guess. All right. What else we got here on CoinDesk? Anything else breaking? I have some other things pulled up on Cointelegraph. Just to make sure I didn't miss anything over here too. Doesn't look like it. Moving on. Bitwise chief, of course, Bitcoin to hit fresh records in 2026, the breakout 4-year cycle. We've already read this one a few days ago, so I'm not going to get into that again. Just a reminder that we were talking about earlier with the likes of Cathie Wood and Matt Hogan. What else we got? Anything else? Fidelity. We covered most of these already too. Cointelegraph bringing in the U.S. Clarity Act, an opinion piece on this stating it is unlikely to be world-shaking for Bitcoin's price. I believe it's Peter Brent said this. Veteran trader Peter Brent, said that the U.S. Clarity Act will be a positive for the industry, but probably won't redefine Bitcoin's price. I mean, it won't redefine it. It definitely will maybe release the shackles a little bit. Veteran trader Peter Brent said the potential passage of the U.S. Clarity Act will unlikely have a significant impact on Bitcoin's price after indications that it could pass at Congress as soon as January. Is it a world-shaking macro development? Nope. Needed for sure, but not something that could redefine value. Brent told Cointelegraph on Friday, it doesn't change the fundamentals of Bitcoin at all. For sure. Having an asset regulated, particularly an asset in which diehard investors never wanted to be regulated to begin with, is not an earth-shattering event, he added. His comments came after the White House crypto and AI's crypto czar, David Sachs, said on Thursday that we had a closer to ever passing the landmark crypto market structure legislation. We look forward to finishing the job in January. Yeah, I agree with this. I agree with this, but it will be, I think, an earth-shattering event for TradFi that doesn't understand the asset, truly understand it, right? Old money. It thinks that, of course, that this is still just money for tax avoidance and crooks and criminals and all the likes of that, right? Yeah, no. Clarity Act has already been priced in, says Exec. Peter Brent does not see the Clarity Act as a catalyst, so will drive Bitcoin back to its all-time high at 125,000. He emphasized that the legislation would still be a significant step forward to the wider crypto industry. Clarity Act would be positive because it would be greatly clarify the regulatory structure for crypto assets. He said, we had a great call today with Chairman Senator Tim Scott and John Boozman, who confirmed the markup for the Clarity is coming in January. We already read this one before earlier this week, but again, we are closer than ever to passing the landmark crypto market structure bill, and the President Trump has called for. We look forward to finishing the job in January. All right, of course, that's the full statement there. Right, so echoing a similar statement, Ledden's chief investment officer, John Glover, told Cointelegraph the potential passing of the Clarity Act has already been priced into the market. I don't expect that the event has any significant impact on the markets today on day one. Glover said that adding that any benefits to the price section are likely to become more delayed. It is another step toward broad-based acceptance of Bitcoin and Ethereum as investable assets. That's my take on it as well. So over the time, I expect the price trajectory to be up and up to the right over time, Glover said. Brandt opined that Bitcoin is in a bear market, and those said that the Clarity Act could mean its downside bias is moderate. Brent says Bitcoin could fall to 60,000 in 2026. All right. Some bold statements here. I believe the charts suggest that Bitcoin could trade down to 60K level, likely in quarter 3 of 2026, he said. That would represent a 31% drop from Bitcoin's price at the time of publication, 88%. At 30% off of the 30%, we're already off. Oh my God. That would be 65 or more from the highs. That would be, actually, no, that would be 50% from the high of, where we, of course, were. No, it would be closer to 60, I think, because 120 flat would be to 60, 50% drop. So, yeah, about 60% drop. All right, the bill has been top of the mind not only to the crypto bill industry, but also for the pro-crypto lawmakers. On December 9th, Cynthia Lummis, a member of the Senate, of course, Banking Committee. You guys know who we are. We just talked about her. Senator said that the crypto industry was getting a little concerned about the progressing of the bill, adding that the drafts were changed so much every few days during bipartisan discussions. Again, so we have to get into that next year. That's all we have on that there. All right. Moving on. What else we got here? Let's jump back in the chat and see how you guys are doing. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. We have, of course, 32 people watching. Let's get the likes up to the watchers as well. Don't forget to hit the buttons, guys. Of course, it helps the channel a lot. What the hell? What is going on in the chat? Okay, past the Jessica's a torta name. Otaku has invited his guns to the show. Be polite, fam. What the hell, Ben? My guns, these little wimpy things. Look at these Gumby arms. She belongs here. It is crazy. Braveheart. What the hell? Braveheart, she belongs here. God. Leave Jessica alone. Girl, Ben. I'm sorry, Otaku. American or insider and crony takeover? Question mark? Not sure what you're referencing there. She sounds lovely, says Los. What the hell? Guys, we are divided now. 50-50 for women with glasses versus women with power tools. Man, if you prefer. Just saying. All right. For our ladies out there, of course. All I heard is she said Helmo can suck it and Bitcoin's going to zero. Yeah, she would fit right in. Not sure what else she said before that, but I 100% agree with you too. Of course, McFreedom! 100%. Oh, jeez. She called you gay, Brave. He still doesn't care. Braveheart Freedom, yes, 100%. That's what I caught. Chaos, Helmo, be okay. Here, definitely get along with the rest of us. Ben Lawrence says happened at the spring social in 6th grade when he asked Miranda to dance and she said no. What the hell, Ben? Oh my God. Bob, and of course, sharing more tunes in the chat for those, of course, who would like to listen. You got another song pulled up there for you. Brave Farmer Freedom says, is it okay if she called me gay? I can take it, says Brave. Jessica, do you work with power tools perchance? Oh my God. Holy crap, guys. Trying to find love in all the wrong places. All right, let's get back to it, guys. Bitcoin ETF IBIT ranks among the top 2025 fund flows despite its negative returns. That's right. BlackRock Spot Bitcoin Exchange ETF IBIT has emerged as a notable outlier on the 2025 ETF flow leaderboard, ranking 6th by year to date. Inflows despite posting a negative return for the year, according to the data highlighted by Bloomberg intelligence analyst Eric Balchunas. IBIT is the only ETF on the 2025 leaderboard with a negative return for the year. CT's knee-jerk reaction is to whine about the return, but the real takeaway is that they was 6th place despite the negative return. Boomers putting on the HODL clinic. Even took in more than GLD, of course, gold. Yeah, look at that. Even surpassing QQQ. Love it. Or hate it. Love it or hate it. It's here to stay, right? Love it or hate it, it's here to stay. Moving on. Cardano founder calls Midnight an epic win, and is it really? Question mark. Let's dive into that. It's been a while since we talked about Cardano, or specifically Midnight since its launch. All right, the broader crypto markets are bracing for price fluctuations on Friday evening. Here we are, guys, on Friday evening. Bitcoin sitting at 88,000, still flat. As the expanding Bollinger Bands on the 1-hour chart suggested for most major cap altcoins, Cardano is among the most talked about cryptocurrencies over the past few weeks due to the Midnight chain upgrade, launching an accompanying token with the ticker symbol NIGHT. Cardano chief praises Midnight's post 200% uptick. This has been deeming the incredible success of Cardano's founder Charles Hoskinson, which we haven't talked about in a long time. How the hell is he doing? How's Charles doing? Who proudly shared a celebratory message on X. He dubbed Midnight the fourth generation cryptocurrency, settling in to bring in a new era for crypto. Not everyone took the message lightly, with some criticizing the lack of stablecoin liquidity on both chains. We've got Charles Hoskinson and his comments here. The launch of Midnight has been an incredible success. It's amazing how well the ecosystem is developing and holding up. It's only on its way to becoming the first true 4th generation cryptocurrency and bring in the new era to our industry. I'm so proud of everyone, says Charles Hoskinson. Clark responding to this: incredible launch, mainnet not even live. There may even been like 5 RUG paired with the Midnight and still no stablecoin liquidity on either chain. Congrats on the launch though. My God. Jeez. Concerning the RUGs, it feels like the same way that Coinbase's L2 chain started. Cyber criminals were quick to take advantage of the inexperienced customers on the fresh chain for the first couple of days, resulting in grandiose rug pulls. Despite a few setbacks, Midnight Chain's native token saw a stupendous rally, whipping up beyond 200% gains and hit 8 cents for in December 10th, 2025. Midnight, just like Monero, but no legal scrutiny. The first altcoin is backtracked to 6 cents territory as of now, mostly due to the early investors taking profits, as always. Rug pulls. Midnight, the side chain on Cardano, layer 1, is focused on the usual mix of useful mix of compliance and rational privacy. This way, the Web3 users can verify facts about certain data via the zero-knowledge mechanism, CK Snarks, without revealing any personal information. That's, of course, what the Midnight network will do for you. The privacy focused smart contract network is designed for compliant institutional use cases. Recent Midnight network milestones include BitGo custody support and integrations aligned with the DTCC Canton. Of course, we also saw Canton take a pullback this week as well. All right. So yeah, price actions have been volatile, but the adoption signals and market structure remain constructive as the network matures. All right, some solid news coming out from Midnight's launch. Looks like they're finally winding down and finding their bottom, right? That's what I've been saying. Maybe a little lower. Concealing of the sensitive information classifies the ADA sidechain as a privacy chain. That's slightly different from the typical privacy go-tos like Monero, Zcash, and those two leave no trace at all on the registry, which is hardly compatible with the highly regulated sections of the healthcare system, legal databases, food industries, records, and many other regulated fields. Cardano's near-term price bounce yet to take off. For Cardano, the price trajectory of the month was less bullish, to say the least, kicking off the month with 41 cents. The OG altcoin now trades just above 37, and it's nearly a 60% drop from the 82-cent quarterly highs of October 10th. Man, we're not even back to $1, man. I remember during the bear market, Cardano stood the test of time around the same structure. So let's take a look and see the chart. We haven't looked at Cardano in a long time. Let's see. Where are we? Where have we gone? Oh, so much doom. Yeah, the last bear market. Here we go. This is what I'm referring to. It's like 25 cents for like forever. I remember that. Now we're not that far off from where we started back in the bear market. This is why I feel like everything is in an extended bear market. Oh my God, like everything. We are in the bear market again. It's all coins. Yeah, that's crazy. The height we've seen didn't even break, of course, previous all-time highs. Cardano is a different animal now than it was back in 2021. So keep that in mind as well. We were calling for some crazy numbers in 2024, expecting the moon. We didn't get anything. Nowhere near a run at all for any asset. All right. Let's get back to it. I haven't looked at that chart in forever. Speaking of charts, holy crap! Bitcoin's still holding in here, just barely keeping between the fire sale and the bull trend. About ready to pop. I'm probably gonna go with the upside at this point because my God, dude, should I get out the pot? All right, let's get back to the chat. How we doing in the chat? Late. What did I miss? Says Crypto JPEG. A lot of me around today, mostly. I don't have a co-host, so I talk to myself a lot. Jan Drew 1994, how you doing, my friend? How you doing? Welcome, of course, to Crypto Chaos. How you doing? Of course, the late night live stream where anything goes for crypto. Miranda is a travel ban from Ohio. What? Really? Jan Drew popped in here. So Miranda is a Michigan girl, but we go to Cedar Point together. So no. What the hell is going on? Is that Bank of America's logo? What the heck is going on tonight? Oh, God. Okay, what up? Do not salutations. Do not is back in the chat. Everyone done with the Christmas shopping? Hopefully. Man, it's been killer for, of course, your guys' wallets. Cardano to 0, Miranda to the moon, says Jan Drew in the chat. Why not Kings Island, says Ben. Who is this Miranda? It's probably a token. I don't know. Jan Drew says, I don't like glasses on women. My girlfriend, future wife, is Miranda. That's, of course, what he's referring to there. Jan Drew just popped in here and is starting the chaos up again. Thank you, Jan Drew, for bringing in some fresh chaos to the live stream. Love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, jeez. Because Kings and Island has no, intimacy or RMC coasters, so this is not as good as the Cedar Point. Oh my God, Cedar Point. Six Flags is gone, guys. We don't have Six Flags anymore either. What K1 through what? The water park. I'm not sure what that even is. K1. It's Killer Instinct. What are you talking about? Orion is such a mid ride. Okay, you're talking about rides over in Cedar Point. Gotcha. Happy wife, happy life, says Ben. 100%. You can't ever go wrong with that. Never make a woman upset. Okay, what up, Master Chief? What up, Beast or the Bat? Choose wisely. 52% of you guys lean more towards women with glasses. Currently now with 27 votes in the chat, guys. Don't forget to vote. Put in your vote. If you like men or women with glasses. What are your sexual preferences? I'm not going to judge. D not you. I am a big fan of Charles. He is a tryhard guy. I like Cardano as well. Very much. Says D not you. I like Charles too. I can't say the same thing about his blockchain though, because he's definitely taking the slow and steady pace. Cardano's definitely come a long way. America's definitely picked it. I still love the idea of facilitating voting on the blockchain, and Cardano, of course, Charles has been very clear advocate of doing that at some point. I'd love, of course, to see him more in the White House, because he was supposed to be out there a lot more. He didn't really seem much more involved any more than he was back in January or February or March. I think that was pretty much the end after Doge. Might have been something tying him with Elon. I don't know. I didn't read too much into it. Jan Drew says the bat is terrible. Beast at night, pretty awesome, but it's long and no good reason. Too many lift hills. Okay. Talking about freaking roller coasters in the chat. I am disappointed, says Ben. Lies. You've only ridden the beastie. You are scared of the beast. What the hell? Oh, jeez. Jan Drew says the beast, Mystic Timbers. You guys are literally rating roller coasters in the chat. The Six Flags owns Cedar Point now. Oh, really, Jandrew? Okay, nice to hear that. Six Flags is dead. I guess the actual park is closed, right? Ben Lawrence, from what I've heard. Ben Lawrence says, I'm driving to Arizona tomorrow morning, visiting Texas right now. Okay, cool. Jandrew is close to winning. Apparently. God, what the hell? Miranda has LASIK, and so she doesn't need glasses. Oh my God. Nice. Oh, wow. You voted for your wife in the poll. I get it. Oh, you guys are crazy. Holy hell. All right. AVAX and Chainlink will go back to $100 before Cardano goes to $1 again. I 100% agree with you. That's tough though. That's tough. You actually think about where they are in price action. I don't know. I mean, $1 though? I don't know. Fundamentals haven't really changed, but the market caps have, and the token distributions have as well. You are a truck driver, says Ben Lawrence. Of course, going back and forth with Jandrew in the chat. The King of Ohio shall come to liberate you from the tyranny of democracy, Jandrew. Prepare for my arrival. The King of Ohio is announcing it. You better be ready.
All hail the King of Ohio! Jake the Snake, the keeper of wrenches, the painter of lead pipes, the igniter of dumpster fires.
You better watch out, guys. Jake the Snake's about to unleash his wrath onto the chat. Jandrew says, Ben Lawrence, no, just a 2021 crypto millionaire who got to retire from his crappy IT job while working for Bank of America. Oh my God, I had a feeling that's what that logo was in your avatar. That's freaking awesome. Happy to hear that, my man. I am a veteran from 2021 as well. Definitely still not a crypto millionaire though. Really close. Not quite there yet. This was supposed to be my cycle, and still waiting for that to happen. I bought Ethereum and Compound in Tezos and sold it near its May 2021 peak. Damn, nice, man. I remember Tezos too. I held a bag of that back in my day. All right. Nice, Jandrew. Welcome to the chat, my man. Well, guys, we got a whale amongst us again. Nice, Jandrew. Welcome. I just viewed Jessica's deleted message. She seemed to be a bit salty, which means you can give her a lick before sipping your Gamarita. She bought Miria is all now, and yeah, now she hates jank crypto toe. What the hell? Oh my God. Really? So she's just salty about crypto in general because of Miriam? That sucks. I mean, I'm down too. I'm down on my bag too. We're all there with some of our picks. We're sitting at now. Miriam coming up. Right? Or is it at 5? No. 4085. You gotta zoom in really to see that bounce on the 3 minute. I did just bounce from what was it, 407, right? So I'm not joshing. It did really have a little bit of a bounce there. And you just gotta really look for it. Holy crap, guys. That's ridiculous. The price section, I know. Nebs was trying to get it for what 405. It didn't quite get there. Lowest we saw for it was 69. That might be all we get. It could be a dead project too, so don't take my word for it. That's the current bounce we have on Miria tonight. All right. Just a quick little lick for Jessica. I feel her pain if she's watching. All right. Where are we at in the chat? I'm trying to catch up with you guys. I'm getting close. Jessica likes to suck toes and kiss turds. What the hell, Jake? Oh my God. Yeah, the wrath of Jake is definitely in the house.
Stupid.
Holy crap. Jake is coming in full swing. What's wrong with Michigan other than the Gretchen Whitmer sucks? Oh my God. Ew, you guys are having state wars in the chat now too. Michigan State to start with, says Ben. Oh my God, Gamma. Does Gamma have to slap slap her? Oh my God. I don't know. If she comes back, you guys can maybe get into a cat fight. We'll all sit on the side and watch. Be nice, Gigi. Be nice, Gigi. Nothing wrong with Michigan. Just want a lakefront property next, says Jake. This is Janju Person is a good chap, says Ben. All right, he's got, of course, the chat's approval tonight. Jessica Ramos. Ramos, what the hell? Gigi, Chief of the Slap. A whole tribe. Oh, damn. Damn. Los. Oh, my God. Zebek is still goated. 100%, Jake. Zebek still goated for sure. For sure. Love me some Zebek. Pay no mind, Gigi. She is just angry. All right. We all feel her pain. 69. Nice. What 69 Miria gets? Let's go. Yeah, that's the low. I said that's the low. We're not going there. I said that's the low. We could still go back down and retest it, but as of right now, we're seeing a little bit of a flipping in all the markets. So Miria actually surprised me that it actually moved to the upside today. There's some assets coming down now. All right. Let's get back to it. Oh my God, guys! Miranda, Ben Lawrence. Oh my God, we want different things. I'm interested in his mind, says Ben. Ben, as a reformed banker, loves Jandrew, Bank of America's logo. Yeah, I think he's nostalgic right now. He says this is about the nostalgia. Well, we got couples in crypto before altcoin season. Yeah, sounds like it. I want. Nebs, what the hell, man?
What are you, stupid?
I almost read that too. Damn it. Yeah. Who said that? What? Who? What? Miranda's back. We still beat Ohio State 4 out of the 5 times, and it said that we ride Bitcoin and Ethereum. Nothing special. No meme coins. There you go. Just keep it simple. I like it. I'm right there with you. Half my portfolio is steady in Bitcoin. Never sold a single sat. Bagholders Anonymous. That's okay. Miranda, your fingers are moving, but all I see is clean your room. What the hell? Oh, geez, you guys in the chat. Okay. All right, guys. I got to get back into it. We still have things to get through. A little bit more news left over, and yeah, we're going to dive into crypto. Doom scrolling here in a minute. Man, it's been a night. BRICS nation, China dumps $44 billion in U.S. treasuries in 5 months amid a massive gold buying spree. They are continuing, of course, to shed their hold on their treasuries. They want nothing to do with American debt anymore. Jake the Snake coming in with a $2 super hyperlink. A super hyperlink, yeah. What do we got? Oh no, are you gay? You are gay. Oh my God.
Bring in the studio this morning one of the gay rights activists, Mr. Should I call you Mr? Pepe Julian Onzima. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for
Good morning.
Me. Morning to you.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Oh, that one's classic. Yes, Jake. I know. I love you, King. Freaking King of Ohio, guys. Jake the Snake. Oh, jeez. Yep. We went there. All right. Is it actually my car? You guys are talking about crazy stuff in the chat. Some people are getting things deleted. I don't know anymore. What's going on? Wait. It's all gay. You really deleted that? Come on. All right, guys. Oh, geez, we're getting a little out of hand tonight. I love the chaos, guys. All right. Let's get back into the news. BRICS nation, China dumps $44 billion in U.S. treasuries in 5 months after a massive gold buying spree. And they continue, of course, to shed their hold of U.S. debt. Yeah, and next year, guys, don't forget, next year the BRICS nations are going to be 98% off of cash, right? Off of US dollars, in their facilitation of course, back and forth trade. New members of the US numbers for the Treasury Department show that China's holdings of US Treasury securities fell from $732 billion in June to $688 billion in October, the reduction of $44 billion in just 5 months. This marks the lowest level since 2008, reflecting its ongoing diversification efforts amid U.S.-China tensions. Guys, 2008, lowest level since 2008. What happened in 2008? BRICS nations was created. What also happened in 2008? Bitcoin, of course, was also, established. Simultaneously, the People's Bank of China extended its gold buying streak at 13 months through November 2025, adding to about 26 tons of gold year to date. Officials reserve that it reached 2,305 tons, up to from 2,279 tons at the end of 2024. China's confirmed gold stockpile is now worth about $322 billion. Analysts estimate annual actual purchases could be significantly higher, potentially exceeding 250 tons as the nation bolsters alternatives to the dollar. They're not the only ones, too. A lot of central banks around the world are starting to diversify and, of course, hold a lot more gold. The shift aligns with the BRICS goals to reduce reliance on the U.S. debt while rising geopolitical risks. The U.S. fiscal deficits driving the move. Gold prices shattered records above 4,370 per ounce in 2025 and are now trading at about 4,366 at the time of publishing. There you go, guys. They're getting off of the dollar. They've been doing that for a long time. Slowly. $4,000 in refunds heading to the U.S. taxpayers in 2026, triggering a major economic boost. And J.P. Morgan's talking about it. Yes, they are. We've been talking about it here as well. $4,000. I thought my average was 3,500. 3,000 to 3,500 on the average taxpayer return this year. I think that's what I had. Right. $2,000 stimulus checks coming in 2026, and then yes, an average of American will receive 3,000 to 3,500 tax returns in 2026. So yeah, tons and tons of money coming their way. All right. In a new CNBC interview, the bank's chief global strategist David Kelly says U.S. taxpayers are estimated to receive much higher tax refunds next year. Kelly attributes the expected tax increase retrospective provisions in the Opportunity and Balanced Budget Act, the ABBA, one big beautiful bill, of course, or one big beautiful the Opportunity and Balanced Budget Act, the ABBA. That's the other triple B. Okay, whatever. Which reduced the 2025 tax liabilities we were not reflected with withholding schedules, leading to over the withholding and larger refunds coming in 2026. He believes Americans will use the money to purchase goods and services, boosting consumer spending in the first half of 2026. We're going to get all these income tax refunds. I mean, this year the average income tax refund was $3,200. Next year he thinks it's going to be closer to $4,000. Damn, man, I wasn't bullish enough on this. And that's going to have all come into the first quarter. Yes, the most we've seen in the first quarter for easing. It's going to be over $400 billion, almost damn near $500 billion in the first quarter. Early second quarter, and I think that helps push the consumer spending. Kelly says a 25% year-over-year increase in tax refunds will trigger a temporary spending bump for the economy and will eventually dry up unless something else steps in during the second half of 2026. You know what? Since we're talking about this, and I love the topic, I've asked all my friends and family. I think we've exhausted the men or women with glasses or power tools. Men or women with glasses, particularly women, I think win. I think they win, guys. So sorry for those who wanted power tools. All right. I'm ending that poll. I'm going to set up another poll for you guys. All right, and just a little story time too. I've asked all my friends and family in confidence, right? I'm not going to say who said what or what, whatever they're going to buy. Most of them sound like they're going to be paying bills. Realistically, paying bills. I think I've had like a few friends that said they were going to buy something like extravagant, like maybe a new computer or maybe a laptop. Someone said they were going to put a down payment on a car. What else? But most people would say they just want to catch up on bills, really. Debts, right? Credit cards, all that sort of thing. I know I'm just going to be saving it to pay my rent. So what are you guys going to be buying with your $2,000 stimulus check? All right, so what are you buying? Let's see. I know this is a very biased crowd. Obviously.
What are you, stupid?
But if you live in the States, I'm going to put pay down debt. I'm going to put electronics. Electronics or luxury. I don't know, luxury item. Let's see, save it, saving, save it in dollars.
What are you, stupid?
And or buy assets. All right, like of course, stocks, crypto, etc. Obviously, I know we're biased. All right, there we go. The poll's up, guys. If you guys want to participate in that. Like I said, most of my friends and family say they're going to pay down debt, which is, again, I'm surprised because they think this is going to help the economy and push consumer spending. The top 10% definitely could just splurge, but I don't know. Let me know how you guys feel about that in the chat. Maybe you live in a better part of the the states that you don't require, a vast amount of spending just to facilitate your daily needs. But the grocery prices are getting out of hand, guys. People are freaking out. I think the economy will rev up in the first half of next year and then maybe fade again unless we have some sort of further stimulus. There you go. Look at that. Even calling for further stimulus, says an executive from JP Morgan. I think the economy, you've got the level of consumer spending that you've got now, and it's going to be able to sustain because this is sugar. It's not protein. People need to spend it, and it's gone. And so they'll be hard to maintain that pace of spending in the second half of 2026. Maybe leading up to what I am saying, I think the end of next year or the beginning of 2027 is more than likely going to be a full-blown recession. All right. Cliff coming in with a super chat. Let's go. $10 super chat.
Money me.
Oh my
money now.
God.
Me a money. Needing a lot now.
Oh my God. Cliff said he's going to pay off his YouTube card. What? You have a card just for spending on YouTube? No, my man. No. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Cliff, but damn. Holy crap. That's insane. Yeah, don't do that. Buy more RAM, Cliff. You need more RAM. Yeah, I think I'm right there with that as well. Attila the Hun is in the chat, guys. How's Attila? How you doing, Attila? How you doing? This chat's been insane tonight, guys. I can't even keep up anymore. All right. So yeah, this is what we had David Kelly say
joining us
today.
with his take is JP Morgan Asset Management Chief Global Strategist David Kelly. Let's start with jobs. Weakest we've seen.
He's
I guess,
gone for
in
more
4
stimulus
years.
next year.
What does that look like coming into the new year then?
Well, it is pretty weak. Of course, there are lots of gaps in the data, and there are questions about the quality of the data. But the bottom line is highest unemployment rate in over 4 years, and the lowest year-over-year wage growth in 4 years. And one of the things we have very slow job growth, but I thought that the lack of labor supply might have held the unemployment rate down, held wages up. But it's even that's getting a little weaker. So it's a pretty grinchy report, to be honest.
All right. So what does it portend?
Well, I don't think it actually portends that much. I used to call this economy a healthy tortoise. I think it's a little bit more of a sickly tortoise right now. But it is still moving forward. I think we'll avoid a recession. It'll be weak fourth quarter because early next year we're going to get all these income tax refunds. I mean, this year the average income tax refund was $3,200. Next year we think it's going to be about $4,000, and that's all going to come in, late first quarter, early second quarter. And I think that helps push up consumer spending. So, I think the economy will rev up in the first half of next year, and then maybe fade again unless we have some further stimulus.
All right, so GDP growth picks up in part because of consumer spending back by an additional $800 or so over the year previous. Why does the second half then get weaker?
Well, because first you've got this level of consumer spending that you're now not going to be able to sustain because this is sugar, it's not protein. People spend it, it's gone, and so it'll be hard to maintain that pace of spending in the second half. And then also we don't have much labor supply. I mean, it's I think the native-born population, working age population, is shrinking. So without we've got almost zero net immigration, it's going to be really hard for this economy to grow by more than 1.5% at a trend rate. So we think maybe 3% first half, 1% second half, and maybe if we avoid recession, 1.5% next year. But it's certainly no boom.
When you say avoid recession, I mean the GDP growth looks actually quite good and quite strong, thanks to a lot of the investment that's happening around AI, the increased business investment. I mean, even as I mentioned, the retail sales numbers today were good as far as the control group that feeds into GDP. So that's not, it's really a labor market recession, not a recession.
Well, the GDP numbers will look better than the employment numbers, but I think even in the fourth quarter, GDP growth may be only in the order of 1%. So it's not exactly booming. I think it will be about 3% or 2.5% to 3% for the second quarter.
Third quarter.
For the third quarter. So I think it is slowing down, but even in investment spending, yes, there's a huge data center boom, but if you look at things like heavy truck sales, they're really weak. If you look at construction spending, home building, it's not strong. So we are seeing, I think there's so much focus on these data centers that we're kind of missing the point that a lot of other investment spending really isn't that powerful right now. And also in the energy patch, because we've got low oil prices, we're not seeing a lot of drilling.
Yep. All right, guys. So expecting more stimulus even after this one to prop up the economy, because if not, we're going to go into a full-blown recession coming from JP Morgan. That's my takeaway on that. Bitwise CIO says the one-time generational focus will overwhelm Bitcoin's 4-year cycle, and this 4-year cycle is officially dead. On the Bankless YouTube channel, Hogan argues that the forces traditionally used to explain Bitcoin's cyclical behavior have weakened, while the new structural drivers now play a larger role. Bitcoin's halving has become less influential with each iteration. Why? Well, probably because they keep buying up every single bit of it. That's right. The cycle is becoming irrelevant because we're buying up double, triple the amount of Bitcoin produced in a single year after the halving. So, that's why I think it's irrelevant. Removing a smaller amount of the supply is no longer acting as a dominant catalyst for price movements. Hogan adds that the past industry blowups, including Mt. Gox and ICO collapse and FTX, contributed to the previous downturns. He said that those risks have diminished as crypto moves into a more regulated environment defined by spot exchange-traded funds, ETFs, qualified custodians. He believes that institutional demand will become a dominant feature of the market and expects that overwhelm any lingering elements of the old cycle model. You have these one-time generational massive forces of regulatory improvement and institutional adoption. I think they're all going to just overwhelm whatever lingering tiny forces persist from the old 4-year cycle. He also points out the interest rate cuts are also a declining factor. Hogan notes that the rate surge in 2018-22 says that expectations now center around an easing rather than tightening of 2026, reducing another pillar of the historical cycle framework. Addressing the macro conditions, Hogan says that Bitcoin stands as a benefit in multiple scenarios, whether it's strong economic growth, policy responses, and increased liquidity during slowdowns. And yeah, there's a little clip there too.
I think
Model's killing it, man. They're actually putting freaking videos in their links. It's freaking awesome. A lot of these other outlets don't do it. So they did have him on here. It's an hour and 15 minutes. Definitely can't jump into this here. He does they do actually cite some of this. Bitcoin's less volatile than Nvidia now, according to Matt Hogan. That's a bold statement. Clarity Act triggering ETH and Solana at all-time highs. Another big takeaways here. Bitwise announcement they have there. Okay. All right. I'm over it. Moving on, guys. Let's get back into the chat real quick. See how you guys are doing. Oh, my gosh. I can't keep up anymore. I'm just going to jump in random place again. Here we go. Laptop, 100%, guys. Laptops. All right, here we go. So a lot of you guys are calling up to pay off your credit cards. Jake the Snake also says he puts all of his super chats on the credit card as well. I didn't know you could do super chats on credit cards. That's crazy.
We're going to win so much.
Oh my god. And of course he pays it off. He gets it for the points, to get the points back, he says. Alright, got it. More RAM it is, says Cliff. Nice. Cliff is getting an upgrade, guys. He'll be a lot more fashion efficient next year. 2K super chat for you. Whoa, what? Attila? No way. No way. Don't tease me like that. That would be insane. Ram it where? What? Ram it where? Oh god, in his back. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna get any further into that conversation, Jake. Can you see your Jasmine node on your phone, Attila? I can't see mine. You guys are talking about the Jasmine nodes in the chat here. You guys have Jasmine nodes, says Ben Lawrence. You guys are okay. You getting back checking the Jasmine Junction? What? No, what? All right, Jake the Snake. Yes. Well, next year is maybe may start streaming live DJ sets, says Bobbin. That would be cool, Bobbin. Yeah, there you go. You can use that $2,000 to go buy a health setup and DJ it out here on YouTube. How are you, your nodes doing, and what sorts of rewards are you generating daily, says Ben. Again, those rewards are being generated in Junction. Attila and Braveheart, and look up. It's crazy what the count AI investment in GDP. Nothing is going to be produced with the AI data center spending. We aren't producing anything of value. 100%, Braveheart, 100%. We're not producing anything of value here in the States. We are still relying on, of course, the bulk of the entire world to produce our goods and services. The crazy thing I'm thinking is the infrastructure doesn't contribute to inflation. Says Ben, AI slop coming up. Jake, oh god. All this. Ben Lawrence. What's shaking Andra? Andra's in the house. How's it going, Andra? Of course, shouting out to Bob in the house. Who wants to see Otaku blush tonight? Oh god, Attila, jeez. Yes, OGB. Yes. Okay. If you read the financials, these guys say they don't need margins. Says Ben. I'm down, Attila. Oh God. Oh no, it's coming. Lap dancers coming. Says Andy. Bringing in ladies. Getting back to. Oh my God. Yes. I can't. You guys are too much in the chat. Nice. Andy. First time in human history our labor will not be needed. When? Yes, when. It will happen, of course, soon.
When will then be now? Soon.
Yes, of course. Will no longer be needed soon. Thanks, Tilla. It's not letting me send the super chats today for some reason, says Braveheart. I'm gonna log off, restart the phone, and try again. BRB. Oh boy. All right, guys. Quick little checkup on the poll real quick. What are you guys gonna buy with your $2,000 stimmy check? Looks like you guys are mostly gonna be buying, of course, who would have thunk, obviously, assets like stocks, crypto, etc. 74% of you guys saying you're gonna throw it all back into crypto. You're gonna save it in dollars. 5% of you guys want to save it in dollars. You did this just to piss me off. I know you did.
Satoshi started a fire in cyberspace.
Stupid!
Take your fiat currency and feed the fire.
My God, guys, my God. Do I have to burn more? Do I really have to burn more? You don't want to save your money in this silly paper nonsense. What are you going to do when your house goes up? Obviously, you're not going to save it in physical dollars, but still, it's just silly paper money. All right, US dollars, of course, depreciating your purchasing power. You're losing about 10 to 15% of your purchasing power every single year. Why would you want to save in that? All right. All right, I'm over it. Let's get back into, the metrics. We're over the metrics, guys. We went through all the news and everything I had pulled up. We're going to do, of course, some doom scrolling here next. Let's see what's going on over here. But before I do, don't forget to also check out the channel store. Yes, the shop is, of course, open for the merch store. And if you guys want to, of course, grab something over there, all you got to do is hit the link down below and it'll send you over to the merch store. You got hats, we got cups, we got stickers. I got a sticker on my laptop. It's freaking awesome. We got socks for your cocks. Overstock of socks for cocks. Yes, t-shirts galore, hoodies. We got hats. We got a little bit of something for everyone. Even whiskey glasses. I miss my whiskey glasses from the studio. I left them back at the studio. And mouse pads. Yes, like the one I'm using tonight. Yes. I do like this mouse pad. It's really cool, bright, vibrant logo, of course, on flames. All right, cool. All right, getting back to it, guys. We have a $2 super chat coming in by Jake the Snake. Boom! 199 US pennies. Dora is the most strong. Save much for great wealth. What? Dora. What? Dora? I'm not getting the reference. Are you talking about Dora the Explorer? Dora is most strong. Save much for great wealth. Great wealth. Dora. Dora! Oh, that Dora! That Dora! Oh my God!
What are you, stupid?
Oh my God! Oh, guys, you don't want to be saving in dollars. Even Jerome Powell doesn't save in dollars.
The U.S. federal government's on an unsustainable fiscal path, and that just means that the debt is growing faster than the economy. We're borrowing from future generations.
You don't want to save in that. All right, guys, we're going to get into, of course, doom scrolling. Let's get back to doom scrolling. Over on X, the real news platform on X, guys. If you haven't already checked us out over on X, don't forget to also like and subscribe here on the channel. We're trying to get to 1100. We're so close to 1100, guys. I can taste it. We're like 12 away or something. I don't know, something like that. 88,100 on Bitcoin, still holding into the weekend. And this is my scribble. I think we're gonna follow. I scribbled this in the morning open, and it's still playing out, so I don't want to fuck with it. It might just be how we leave it tonight. I'm a little biased on this because I've been calling, of course, for a general rip prediction for the last 3 weeks on the last Sunday before Christmas. Of course, leading into, Monday. Could be it, guys. That could be it. We finally spent enough time here going sideways on Bitcoin, highly manipulated, keeping us, of course, under here. Are we gonna finally break the bear trend? More than likely, probably not. I'm just saying. Just gonna say. Brave Farmer Freedom also coming in with a $2 super chat. McFreedom. Ordered Christmas merch today. Woohoo! Get your hoodie today, guys. Get your hoodie today. Thanks so much, Braveheart. Yeah, you and I were talking about that earlier. You had an issue with the checkout. I'm curious to see exactly what went on with that, but you said you were trying to get a purple one. It might have been like out of stock on a certain size or something, or I don't know. That's usually what I've heard happens. Andra, yes, in the chat. Cheers, cheers. We're going to be drinking tonight, guys. We got to actually head out soon. Getting close to 10 p.m. We got to head over to, of course, Crypto Futures, Patreon, and hit that open mic live at 10:30 p.m. guys. So don't forget, that's also happening tonight. So we're gonna have some drinks over there tonight, and I've got some things to actually mix tonight. So I'm excited to have some. I've been a good boy this week, guys. Wait, never mind.
What are you, stupid?
I take that back. I was drinking last night. Yeah, I take that back. Of course, last night I had an excuse. I mean, we were trying to fill the gap. There was like, what, 3 hours we had to wait for the Bank of Japan to open up and put that statement out that we didn't get to even listen to because it wasn't even translated. So the very last minute, we had a little bit of breakdown from Bloomberg. That's a long story short, guys. It was a good time, though. I love hanging out with you guys every single day. It's a good time here on the channel. All right. Let's get back to it, guys. Bitcoin's holding 88,200. Let's get back to doom scrolling over on X. Boom. Okay. What do we got? All right. Lemus. Yep, Lemus is gone. That's sad. Of course, she's not going to be, of course, continuing here soon. And there it is. Oh, my God. Boom.
Give me money.
Attila.
Money me. Money now. Me a money.
Holy
meaning
hell.
a lot now.
Holy crap. Attila the Hun coming in with $100 super chat. Holy crap. And it's the best color ever. It's red. It's red like my cheeks. Holy crap. I can't wait for 2 cent SCN. Drink up, everyone. Let's freaking go. I don't have a drink on the ready, though. I have an empty glass now. But I'll have a drink with you tonight over at Crypto Future. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Attila. You didn't have to, my man. I appreciate it. I can now pay my electric bill. Yay. Let's go. Awesome. Thank you so much for supporting the chaos tonight, Attila. Holy crap. Oh my man. Every time. It gets me every time. I'll never get used to it. Holy crap. Bobbin, is that your music? Yes. Always Bobbin, playing the right music at the right time. Oh my God, guys. Wow. Attila the Hun, he called it. I called it. Yep. Oh my God. Damn. Says rightly divided. Attila the Hun. Holy crap. Yeah. Coming in with the swish. Holy hell. Ballin' Tilla. Yeah, ballin'. Oh my God. Hunting says, Mad Adam. Oh my God. Yeah, Hundy, man. Hundy. Damn. I know that was coming when you asked if he wanted to see Talk Too Much Plus. Yes. I knew my $2 super chat was doomed, says Braveheart. Yes. Rockhound Life for Life. This is my first live stream with you. The community is so fun. Yes. We try to keep it entertaining, of course. And totally, you just never know what's going to happen. My God, Attila, I think this is, I don't even know, the 3rd, 4th, 5th time you've dropped 100 on the chat. Freaking insane. Damn. I got my mask is getting all foggy. Holy crap, guys. Insane. I'm happy, of course, for some of you new guys out there to see that for the first time. That's crazy. OG Bob, and absolutely, music is life. You guys have, of course, a love for music in the chat. Back and forth. Like and subscribe, says Ben. Don't forget to like and subscribe, of course, to support the channel. Like, you don't have, of course, drop 100 to support the channel. Thanks again to Attila the Hun. I got no words, man. Rockbound says he already liked and subscribed. Thank you. Foggy mask, love it. Yeah. It feels that way, man. Holy hell. Release the hounds. Oh my god. Oh man, I'm gonna have to have a bigger tier now. I mean, you keep dropping those, man. Money me now is not gonna be big enough for you. That's not gonna be good enough for you. I want to see some feet, says Ben. Oh no. Oh no. Jacob Six says Attila the Hun. Attila the Thriller. You a G. Calling out Attila the Hun. 100%. 100%. Damn. Yeah, like I said, man, he's definitely the biggest supporter of the channel by far. I lost track. Okay, Ben Lawrence says I want to see some feet. Oh God, no, I don't know, Ben. I think for you, for you, it's gonna be more than 100 to see my feet. Oh my God, Attila me now says yeah. Seriously, I'm gonna have to have a special Godzilla one or something for you. Godzilla me now. like yeah, seriously. Yeah, I'm gonna add that to my list of things to do. Crap. Holy hell, guys. Holy hell. I just can't. I just can't. I can't get my composure back again. Oh, jeez. Oh my God. Okay. I'm trying to. All right. Jake the Snake sharing a clip. Maybe that can resurrect me.
My people worked themselves into extinction, converting our planet into a navigable space vessel.
Why would you do all that?
Because it's cool.
What the hell? Oh man, I miss Invaders Zim. I still have the Doom song on my list of things to do as well. That's coming soon as well at some point. All right, guys, we got to get back into it before I get completely sidetracked. Thanks again to Attila the Hun for another $100 super chat. Oh my God, it's crazy. You guys should have Godzilla breakdancing in Oh My God clip. What? Oh wow. I love the Invader Zim says rightly divided. Yes. Doom. Yes, of course. If you guys know Ger's song, Doom. Yep, it's coming. It's coming soon. Doom coming soon. All right. Let's see what else we got here. We got to get through, of course, the Doom scrolling. Speaking of which, yeah, Doom scrolling. Robots in China are doing it all now. Even what the hell? Even breakdancing. We just the chat. What? What? Did you guys see this lineup already? Oh, there's no way you can check. Yeah. So we're completely going to be replaced now, guys. I mean, every day it's closer and closer. So yeah, Unitree robots here doing the Webster flips and are performing at Chinese-American singer Wang Liham's concert in Chengdu. There you go. Michael Seller saying bye now. Of course, with the Bitcoin B. Bye now. Shanaka Anslam Pereira saying the gold versus Bitcoin debate officially ended this week. Nobody called it. The data is conclusive. The impact is and it shaped everything. This is exactly what I was laughing about earlier, right? IBIT, of course, outperforming the gold ETF, even with, of course, the negative inflows, the negative rate of return. So yeah, it's pretty damn funny. That's what I mentioned earlier. All right, 100% agree with him there. It's over. The gold debate's over. I wouldn't say it's over. It's just, yeah, it's humorous. Thank you, Wyoming serving, of course, our state and of course our country. Cynthia Lummis is of course going to retire in 2027. Michael Seller on strategy. This coming from the Bitcoin Therapist. We have $60 billion now in digital equity capital. We'll probably have the most digital equity capital in the world forever at this point because no one here is going to catch up to us in this network. 100%. They have won when it comes to the accumulation of Bitcoin for one entity. White House AI and crypto czar David Sachs revealed that we are closer than ever, of course, passing of the market structure bill. We already covered that. Senator Lummis has been a great ally in crypto. Of course, we're gonna have a lot of that tonight. It looks like. I think we're pretty much all caught up. If we don't see anything else breaking here, we're doing a good job on the channel. That's why I like to cover this last. Jensen Wong says that Nvidia CEO says the energy backed by Bitcoin in the future, and they say they will acquire 21 billions of it in 2026. Really? I need to confirm this. Did Jensen Huang really say that? Is this a legitimate statement from NVIDIA CEO. All right, checking with the chat. Man, Attica? What? Oh man, who are you? Who are you? Says Jake the Snake. Who are you? What the hell? What are you talking about? Invaders in? Yes. Andre's a big stinker. What the hell, Jake? Rightly Divided says, curse you, poop dog. What the hell, Rightly Divided? What the hell? Poop dog. Jeez. Yeah, true story. I actually stopped watching TV in 2006 because Snoop Dogg was on the Video Game Awards, and I lost my faith in society at that point in time. True story. True story. So poop dog is how I felt that day. Why the Andra hate? I love Andra. Yeah, why is Andra getting hate tonight? Oh my god. I'm not sure why she's getting heat at all. Jacob Snake says, I sounded meaner than intended. I love you guys. The puppers. Andra. Yeah, maybe that just came out wrong. I don't know. I don't think... how dare you? How dare you call us all dorks? Says, of course, the King of Ohio. Jesus, Jacob Snake and you, between you and me, she's got a big booty, says Ben. Oh my god. All right. I'm moving back into it. Okay, so is this a legitimate statement from the NVIDIA CEO? What Jensen? Yeah, it looks like there might have been some changes here. In early December 2025, around the discussions of AI and energy, Huang did make positive comments about Bitcoin's role in energy. He described Bitcoin's mining as a way to convert excess surplus energy into portable, transferable form. These real comments are bullish on Bitcoin's utility. The post appears to be a satirical hype, typical in crypto Twitter. Yeah, so I feel like it's just rehashing some of the things he said in the past. Examples reported in remarks, Bitcoin is transforming idle as surplus energy. Yeah. He said that when he was on the stage with Sailor. No, he said that when he was on the stage with Elon Musk this year. Yeah, when they did that interview. Yeah, I don't think they actually said they will acquire $21 billion of it in 26. I don't know. There are no reports from the credible sources. Yeah, exactly how I felt. NVIDIA filings are mainstream outlets about NVIDIA planning on making any Bitcoin purchases, yet alone a massive $21 billion one. Yeah, it's all bullshit. I hope I'm not even following you. Definitely not following you, and I'm definitely not going to be, I'm going to be listening to you before. Oh, yeah, I'm going to block that. All right, moving on. What else we got here? Good luck at your work's Christmas party. Bitcoin is too complicated. Oh, yeah, exactly. That's all you're going to say because there's no way they're going to be able to understand all of that's wrapped up in this, right? I love it. What's going on in your head and then what you actually say. Oh my god. Yeah, it's too complicated. All right. What else we got here? Bank of America says the entire U.S. banking industry will embrace crypto payments. Last 5 times Bitcoin was oversold, the price doubled within roughly 3 months. Says Quentin over on X. Is that our Quentin? I don't think so. Maybe. We don't know. Kyle Chasse says everyone panic sold because Japan finally hiked rates in 25% by a 0.25%, 25 basis points. Big mistake. The narrative was that the carry trade would blow up the world. The reality, the Fed quietly managed the repo market to absorb the shock. While you were doom scrolling about the yen, the U.S. Treasury and the Fed ensured that there was enough collateral in the system to prevent the freeze. They topped up the anti-freeze so the engine wouldn't seize. Japan's provides the leverage, but the Fed manages the pipes. When the plumbing holds during the shock, the green light for the next leg up. This wasn't a crisis. It was a stress test, and the system passed. So far. I mean, we still got to get through Monday. That's when they actually will see the damage from, holding these assets after the actual cut happens on Monday. Stop scrolling. What do we got? More use cases for robots.
还是要去干点活。
Okay. All right, you guys get the idea. They're coming. I don't know if I want a robot washing or drying my windows though. I don't know. I want that. Scratch my Windows. All right, moving on. Breaking: Chinese researchers have developed an all-optical AI chip called Light Gen and outperforms NVIDIA's leading hardware by more than 100 times for speed and energy and efficiency, especially for generative video and image synthesis, according to a South China Morning Post. So, well, yeah, of course, Kathy Wood actually had a statement about this a couple days ago, too. She's definitely really excited, of course, on the future of where we're going when it comes to manufacturing chips and energy in the future. Blockchain Association of major crypto firms urged the United States Senate not to restrict stablecoin rewards, calling them distinct from interest and critical for competition. Okay. I'm not sure where we're going with this. Blockchain Association, Dear Chairman Scott and ranking members, we are undersigning the organizations and companies who have right to oppose efforts to reinterpret and expand the Genius Act as prohibition on interest on yield beyond the Congress. What can Congress enact it? I'm trying to read tiny print here. All right, so yeah, they're of course against the proposals on not allowing interest or yield on assets. All right, I'm over it. All right, moving on. Justin, Citibank says Bitcoin could reach 189,000 in 2026. This is about 19,000 higher than JP Morgan's target. Again, you want to be out probably by then, because you're going to be exit liquidity if you don't, and you get too high out in the weeds there. Don't forget to take profits next year, guys. We go in these crazy numbers at Citibank, JP Morgan, Tom Lee, Rob Paul, Kathy Wood, ARK Invest, Matt Hogan, everybody, Sailor, everybody, of course, calling for 2026. Right, ISO 222 is foundational for global payments. Did they finally get their approval? Looks like Zbex did. With ISO 222 now live across Zbex payroll infrastructure, we're improving interoperability across ACH and cross-border payment flows. There you go. They told us that we were going to, of course, have that by the end of the year, and they got it, and that was on the roadmap back in, what was that, like spring? Spring, beginning of summer, I think. Beginning of summer. Yeah, it's been a long year. It's been a long year. Maybe these two guys are the only ones who can save the bull market. Tom Lee and Sailor. Yeah, and this is, I mean, I'm feeling it again, guys. The whole dynamic between Bitcoin and Ethereum as long-term assets. I feel it. I feel that a war raging again. Kind of like the console wars back in my day in the 90s. Yeah, I feel like it's coming again for Bitcoin and Ethereum. I haven't felt like this since 2021. I mean, that was a huge narrative in 21. Bitcoin's better than Ethereum. Ethereum's better than Go Bitcoin. All right. White House passes Secretary Leavitt. Press Secretary Leavitt. President Trump has officially ended the Biden administration's war on cryptocurrency. How many times are we going to say that? Reiterate it. Yada, yada, yada. All right. I think we're all caught up. They're talking about Samurai Wallet. Wow. On GBN. Samurai Wallet devs. Justin Michael Soto is now pitching the Bitcoin-backed preferred equity products to the U.S. banks. We, of course, covered that this morning as well. All right. Moving on, guys, of course, to Normie News. Let's check back in the chat real quick before we get into it. But, of course, we check on the normies and their search history to make sure they're not searching up anything related to our space and show their colors into whether or not they're in our space or not. I don't know. I was going with that segue. But
What are you, stupid?
But yeah, of course, we're looking to see if the normies are in yet. Of course, I'm referring to in financial assets, looking up anything relevant to our space. We look at their search history every single day, and of course, we grade them on a traditional grade system, A through F, based on their search history. And typically, they only search for 3 things: that's video games, sports, and celebrities. Let's see what they're looking up today, guys. Of course, spoiler alert, it's going to be an F. As usual, it's going to be an F. Okay. Alabama versus Oklahoma. Sports. What time is Jake Paul fight? Technically sports, right? Tylen Woodley. I'm assuming sports. Epstein. Those files are supposed to come out today. LC Stefanke. I don't know. Celebrity. I don't know. Lamar Wilson. Sports. Andrew Tate fight. I'm assuming sports. Andrew Tate. Bowen Yang. Alicia Baumgartner. I don't know any of these things, guys. 76ers versus Knicks. Of course, sports ball. Sports. Normies love their sports. Netflix. Just trending Netflix. Okay. All right. CFP schedule. Brian Bosworth. Timothy Chalamet. Wordle today? I don't know. Myth War. I don't know what the hell this normie shit is. One battle after another. HBO Max. CFB. NCAA playoff schedule. Sports. Normies love their sports even more. Epstein Files. 2 for Epstein. Kalen DeBoer. Shane Baz. Spurs versus Hawks. Sports. The normies love the sports. I think even at the end of all this is all sports. All right. So I'm gonna give them, of course, an F. The 2 of them are looking up the Epstein Files. I'm technically gonna like classify that as celebrities because they're basically looking for some of their billionaire friends or idols, whether or not they're in or out of that list, in or off that list. Yeah, so I'm gonna basically classify that as celebrities because they're basically just idolizing, of course, the rich and powerful. Whether or not that on that list, whether they're good or bad or whatever, it's all nonsense and distraction. All right, F, of course. I'm gonna give them a flat F today. I'll be nice. Bitcoin, of course, on the normie searches on the last day. Let's see how we did. How did we do in terms of our overall peaks in the market today while we're searching? Looks like 88 on that peak there. A lot of these, man. We're getting a lot of people double checking their portfolios during the day. These peaks are getting crazy. Usually throughout a day, you have like one big peak at 100. And then we have a bunch of little ones like around 30 or 20 or something like that. But yeah, these are getting crazy. There's a lot more interest, it looks like, happening on Google with Bitcoin searches. All right, getting back into Bitcoin versus all the other big ones, of course. Bitcoin versus XRP versus Solana versus Ethereum and Doge. Yeah, it looks like the same thing from yesterday. Everything's kind of slumping a little bit, getting close to the holidays when you're looking at these assets in general. Bitcoin throughout the day, of course, peaking pretty strongly here. Ethereum going, XRP going basically almost sideways now. We have a little peak here of interest in the morning, right around the market open more than likely. And then we have, of course, dead searches on XRP, Solana, and Doge. Doge is, look at this, very bottom. No one's even looking at anything at the market open. That's crazy for Doge. But we do get some peak of interest here, which is surprising. I'd be interested to see what that was. 3:16 a.m. I'm not sure what time frame that actually is. I think we did this before. And it's in some weird, like, universal time nonsense. If I were to be a betting man, it's probably like 6 or 7 for pre-market. And that's Solana, XRP, and Ethereum peaking around that hour. That's crazy. All right. So yeah, interesting, but all the less, it looks like we're starting to, of course, come down in interest overall for the normies. All right, guys, getting back full circle back into Bitcoin price action right now, still holding at 88,200. We're going into a weekend, right? Same thing, going into a weekend. Price action is probably going to be lackluster, but I would say it's probably going to be a little bit more chipping up and to the right. I did scribble this on here, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to flip this to bullish. I want to keep this as my bullish price prediction for tonight. I'm just going to leave that. It might be easier to do. I want to, of course, shout out to you guys in the chat with Attila the Hun dropping $100 freaking dollars, supporting the channel again. I cannot thank you enough, my friend. That's just insane. It's just insane. It's like, I can't. Every time I think about it, I just can't. I'm speechless. But yeah, I do want a special, of course, shout out to Attila the Hun. Thanks again, man, for, of course, supporting the channel. I appreciate you. My top fans tonight, of course, Attila the Hun with 5,000 XP when that dropped. We have Cliff coming in with number 2 with 675 XP at number 2. And Jake the Snake at 425 with a very, very clear divide between you guys. Usually we have a lot of people on the runner-up here, but we don't tonight. Number 4 being Cody the Bakula with 250, and number 5 with Ben Lawrence tied with everyone else. A lot of you guys, not everyone, but a lot of you guys. Ben Lawrence tied with Gamma, Braveheart, and Bobbin. You guys are, of course, my top fans tonight. Thanks for coming out and, of course, enjoying the chat with us and the chaos. I love it, guys, every single day. It's crazy. Miranda's back, too. Geez, in the chat. All right, guys, let me jump in here real quick, catch up with you guys, and we're going to, of course, show you where Bitcoin's likely to go with our probability over the weekend. Jandrew, aren't you at dinner with the woman? Oh my god, he's sitting there at the dinner table with with Crypto Chaos on his phone. Cody Bakula, yes, we have a shout out from OG Bobbin, sending a song his way. Of course, Bobbin is our DJ in the chat. Jake the Snake said he noticed the poll. It says Ben, mostly just for shits and giggles, says Cody. Game recognizes the game. Nice, says Jake the Snake. Cody, nice, Cody. I hope that that coin giggles more than it shits. What the hell coin are you talking about? I gotta scroll up, I guess, to find it. I guys talking about McFreedoms, and it sells you cheap food that causes cancer. No, Ben, no, not at McFreedoms. Not at McFreedoms. How dare you?
What are you, stupid?
How dare you? Talk back about our, of course, dystopian future franchise. I'm buying just a little bit of caw for fun. Nothing serious. That's what you were talking about earlier. Gotcha, caw. Jake the Snake says buy Zebek, Miria, and Nadix. Says Jake the Snake. Not financial advice. That's all I gotta say. Although Zebek is still one of my favorite picks. The other woman, says Jake the Snake. The other woman. Yes, Miranda. Jake the Snake says, okay, gotcha. I think I was over there before. Almost catch up in the chat, guys. He's here taking with us, not that woman talking with us. Okay, see you all. Rob's live. Guys, yes. Attila the Hun heading out to the second party, the after party, of course, over at Rob's Live in about 20 minutes. We got to head out here too soon. Party time, 2 weeks off for me, says Attila. Nice. Happy to hear that you got some time off, Attila. Thanks again for coming out and supporting the live and dropping the hundo, man. It's insane. Shout out to Attila on the way out.
Give me money. Money now. Me a money needing a lot now.
I can pay my rent now. Yay! God. Guys, this is my primary job, so it really does help. All right. Let's see what else we got in the chat. And Jan Drew says, "I don't take my phone to dinner." Miranda texts her girlfriends. Yeah, guys, don't say that. He's sitting there in front of his woman playing on his phone. Miranda says, "No, I don't. Shut up." Oh God, you guys back and forth. Yeah, this is the first time we had a couple on the chat. Back and forth banter. Miranda, be a dear and get me a juice box, says Ben. Back with the juice boxes again, Ben. Yeah, Shizmi, Jan Drew, she'll tell you, you Agder? What the hell, Jake? You after? Okay, yeah. After. Gotcha. Bobbin says to Cody Bakula, yes, thanks for sharing. I will listen for sure. Miranda says to Jake the Snake, I got my COVID vaccines in 2021. Uh-oh. God. That's all I'm going to say about that. All right. Well, it's a little late for the regrets. Oh, no. Yeah. No, they're not, Andrew. Just bad for, I vote for blue, and he votes red, and we always win. Oh, my God. Oh, that's funny. Play that when I'm driving. Yes, OG. Except for the president based, says Jandrew. Now the women in my house are fighting. Oh no. Now every woman is fighting in the planet. Because you said that, Ben. Every woman is now going to fight. These people are asleep, says Bobbin. Oh my God. Bet is a bot. I don't know. Bots are bots? What? Bobbin, what? A bot is a bot. I don't know. Interesting. Perhaps you should get more based, says Jake. Wow. Oh, wow. You guys in the chat. Okay. I'm going to leave the chat there for a minute. I'm going to, of course, scribble some more lines on here for you guys to follow over the weekend. Because, yeah, this is what we do every single night. Calling, of course, for Bitcoin's price action every single night with 97% certainty. Guys, we are winning all the time, but not in the right way. Of course, we're winning on the charts in terms of predicting where Bitcoin's price action is going to likely be by the end of every single live stream. Here we go, with no, of course, exception for the weekend. We're going to do the whole entire weekend for you. Who else can do that? No one else. I've never seen anyone else do it. I'm the only one who can do it, of course, based on psychology of the markets and the overall sentiment I shared with you guys tonight. That's it. That's all I'm looking at. All right. And this is the first time you're watching, of course, me on the live stream. We usually do Crypto Chaos magic, and I have an altar and everything. But I'm staying at my parents right now, and they're still home, and I don't want to burn any money. money is of course my primary sacrifice for my for my chaos magic. So this Benny is almost sacrificed. It's got some burns. I might be able to take it to the bank still. I don't know. I haven't decided. But yeah, we usually burn money, of course, to power and appease the chaos gods in our favor. Lately, I've been finding that the chaos lives within me, or maybe I burned enough money that I'm able to just continue doing this and stay appeased by the gods. I don't know how this works, guys. I of course just play along with it. It works. If it works, it works. All right. So anyway, guys, we're going to show you where Bitcoin's likely going to go with pretty damn near certainty. As we always do. Okay, so all the 9s, these are what I call my ritual sticks here. The 9s, the 12s, the 3s. I usually do, of course, 9, 12, 3 to represent the morning open, right, for the United States. The market, of course, intraday trading session. And 3 representing, of course, the market slow down, the chase to the close, right? So around the close, that's the wind down to the closing bell. And of course, we do it all over again on the other side of the world. That's right. If you are in Eastern Standard Time, like I am currently right now in Florida, yeah, you can actually go predict basically all of the, all the most volatile times are going to play out in those with these 3 numbers. So if you know a 9, a 12, or a 3, you know the likelihood of where we're going to head next when it comes to price action. Unless there, of course, is a giant black swan event, no one, of course, can predict any of those things. But with all that aside, I can pretty much show you the likelihood of where we're going to head next. All right, so anyway, let's get into this. We, of course, I had this one from the beginning of the live stream on the morning. I scribbled this on there. It's still pretty sound in my opinion. I feel like this is still on the board, still a perhaps ability. We do need to start flipping things bullish. All right, we do need to start flipping things bullish. This is mostly a baseline target with a bullish pop off at the end, leading up to the foreign market open. I mean, yeah, the foreign market open at 9 p.m. On Sunday, right? 9 p.m. on Sunday, and then we have, of course, the market open. So I guess I can finish this too. I didn't do the market open, where that would probably come back down and hopefully start to flip us into support, right? Breaking us out of this bear trend. That's the whole purpose of this, right? So that's going to be my bull case for tonight. I'm just going to start with that. I usually don't start with a bull case, but because I already scribbled that on here this morning and it looks pretty solid still, I think I'm going to leave it. Our baseline target, I'm going to go with that next. Baseline target, basically going to do the same sort of chop, right? Same sort of chop, except maybe we just dip. We just come down a little bit further before, and we just kind of follow this bear trend, and we don't fall. We don't fall any significant amount, right? We just kind of go sideways, getting closer and closer and closer to, of course, the options expiry, which is going to be next Friday, not this Friday, but next Friday. So that's the idea there. So it's going to be our baseline target. And then we have our bear case scenario, right? Bear case scenario is we're just going to come down here, get rejected. Maybe by Saturday night, we'll start to see a bit of a drop here. We could come back down, maybe retest 85 before maybe coming down a little further to 83, 84. And then, yeah, the big one would be about $80,000 Bitcoin, which, of course, we haven't seen since the end of November 21st, I believe, which was the bottom since the 1010 incident. So we're going to send that down there. We'll quickly recover that for the morning open on Monday. All right, that's going to be our bull base and bear case scenario for the evening. Moving into the weekend. This is the entire weekend, guys. A price action. Who else can do this? I don't know. All right, moving on. So yeah, we're also going to do our super bull and super bear scenarios. We're not that far away from one of them.
What are you, stupid?
The super bear case scenario right now still at the last CME gap to the downside, which is of course $75,000 Bitcoin. We're going to send that down there. That's what the super bears want. Boom, touch that, come back up. And that's going to be your super bear scenario. We've never, ever, ever, I repeat, we have never, ever touched the super bear case scenario ever on the channel. All right. So I don't expect this to happen. I'm not suggesting it to happen. I just like to suggest all options to the universe so we can choose one that's better in our favor. That's of course how the power suggestion and of course crypto chaos, or chaos magic in general, works. All right, we also have our super bull case scenario, the likes of which have happened 3 times. That's right, we have witnessed the super bull case scenario happen 3 times this year so far. And of course, super bull case scenario is going to be some crazy number, like how about 105? I don't know, just to throw that out there. Why not? Suggest that to the universe. Why don't we? Boom. All right, so those are of course all the options we have on the board today. Again, providing we don't have some super crazy black swan like event. This is what we're looking at, and I'm still stuck maybe between damn it, I really don't want to say this. Baseline bull. I'm gonna be baseline bull. We're holding 88 pretty well. Today was a pretty big day when it comes to the unwind of the Japanese carry trade and how the markets took it, right? Monday could be maybe a different factor. Maybe we go baseline and we just dump it after Monday morning. 10 o'clock, remember? 10 a.m. Highly manipulated. We saw it happen today. We covered it on the live. I showed you exactly what was going to happen, and we did it. It's so obvious what they're doing. Every 10 o'clock, boom, down, boom, up, boom, down, 10 a.m., 10 a.m., 10 a.m. The same shit. It's all robotic, right? All robotic, highly manipulative, setting us down and keeping this trend line going. That's why I think baseline's probably going to be more realistic. Honestly, if it weren't for so these big institutions piling up a whole bunch of money, Michael Sauer's going to buy more Bitcoin this weekend. You know he's going to put in another 10,000 or something similar on these lows. I would be more baseline bear, right? But I'm just feeling like we got to break this out. We got to buck this trend at some point. Maybe we do this false Santa rally thing that I have in my mind, right? We're going to do this like rise up slowly to 100,000 before the end of the month, crash the damn thing into 2026, freak everyone out, say it's all over, the 4-year cycle's over, it's real, freak everyone out, shake the rest of the money out, and then we roll this into a new bull cycle by the end of January. That's the target I have in my head for it. Yeah, I feel like we got to start faking everyone out a little bit more with another upside tick. So we need to flip this a little more bullish into at least flipping this bear trend into a little bit of a reversal, get everyone a little hyped up into next week. Whether that happens or holds into next week, I don't know, but we got to start somewhere, and I think this might be the weekend we finally do it. And I've been calling for this now for 3 weeks. Of the general rip prediction, I think this is still a solid idea, and it's all lining up right now. All right, so yeah, I'm calling for baseline bull. More along the lines of baseline, though. I think that we're going to basically follow this trend still until the very last freaking second we break out at some point to the upside. Of course, the trend is your friend. Right now it's really not your friend, but of course that's how the saying goes. All right, let's get back in the chat real quick, catch up with you guys, and then head out to, of course, the after party over at Crypto Futures and Patreon for those who know where that is. We are late. We're about 10 minutes till that happens. All right, we got to head out here soon. Let's check out in the chat. What is going on? Gamma Goddess is freaking out. Oh my god. Some of the things you guys saying I cannot say. Andy in the house. Yes. Remember, tomorrow is Otaku's last show. Is probably YouTube will ban him after Spence and Cody. Yes. Appear tomorrow. Guys, don't forget, tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to have Andy and Cody, old man bickering battle. That's probably what I'm going to call it. The old man bigger battle. The battle of the ancients on tomorrow. New crypto investor versus old crypto investor. That is going to be the headline for tomorrow. It's going to be a pop-up live stream, the first fan service event we have. I am so excited to do it. You guys asked for it. We're bringing it to you. That's what we're going to do tomorrow. Everyone, buy Tezos and Comp? Which one's Comp? Hell yeah. Ancient Aliens fighting on live tomorrow. Yes, 100% Jake. That would be epic, Andy. 100%. Can't wait. Andrew says, I love DZ's channel. Discovery Crypto, says Jandrew in the chat. They're not bad. I just don't like that they still think that Jasmine is a meme coin.
What are you, stupid?
Miranda says, has everyone watched Avatar 3 yet? Fire and Ash. I have not seen it yet, Miranda. Unfortunately, I don't think I have anyone that would see it with me here in sunny Florida. Braveheart My Freedom, sharing a video, of course. More music picks for tonight on the way out, guys. Don't forget to catch some of this music on the way out. Netanyahu as a hottie says, Miranda. Oh my god. Miranda likes dead man in the chat. Can I buy in these bots, says Bobbin. Holy hell. What the hell. You guys are calling Jandrew and Miranda bots, really? Another October 10th, a Black Swan for alts. Now the engagement helps Otaku. I don't even have a TV, says Brave Army Freedom. Miranda aging like milk. Oh my god. That's hilarious. Jandrew says Jake the Snake, similar to 2021, calling for alt season in March, May. March, May, yes, 100%. I agree. March, May, altcoin season will begin. March, May, more than likely, when all the free money hits the markets. I think so, Jandrew. I think so too. Bitcoin will not go below 73K. 100%, Jandrew. I agree. 100%. It's not going below 69,420. It will never go again under 69,420. For those who know, 2021. Ben Schiller is a big meanie sometimes, Miranda. I gotta remind him to show the heel. Oh my god, you guys are brutal tonight. Holy hell. Jandrew says, Brave Farming Freedom, I'll still be here a while, but I gotta drive to Arizona tomorrow. Alright guys, we're about ready to head out, so I hope you are ready to climax the doom tonight. Jacob Snake says, I was just saying bye to Miranda. Nice, guys. We got to hit to the after party here and Crypto Futures Patreon. Again, the link is in the description down below, who is not, of course, part of Crypto Future. Rob, the man with the gems, Patreon. Jandrew, 100K, 8K isn't even that good. It was like 126K in October. 100%, Jandrew, 100%. I know, but I gotta, I gotta give it something, right? We gotta get somewhere to start. $30,000 move to the upside has never been seen yet, right? So we gotta be a little forgiving. 20K to the upside, it's still doable. It's harder these days with, of course, larger. The rule of large numbers. Okay. Otaku, you ever watched Kung Fury? Guys, we were talking about that this morning, weren't we? Kung Fury? I think so. We were talking about, of course, yeah, we were talking about that last night, I think. Was that last night? Oh, it was a long night last night. Facts, Ben Lawrence, facts. Wall Street, yes, have done already. Have done. We're pretty much at the end, guys. We're about ready to head out. Bitcoin holding 88,200. I'm, of course, calling for a baseline bull into the weekend. We gotta flip this trend. If not, we're just gonna follow the edge. Or, of course, we're gonna dump it. But I'm leaning more towards baseline bull as of, now into the weekend. Holding 88,200 into the weekend. It's kind of weird. All right, guys. Wall Street AU is a pro, says Jake the Snake. Brave Farming Freedom says, I'm waiting for more XCN. CTG tomorrow. I'm going to follow my own advice. Wall Street, see, these videos are pretty entertaining. Thank you, Wall Street. I appreciate it. And with that, we're going to leave for the night, guys. Thanks again for coming out. Thanks again to Attila the Hun with a $100 super chat. Let's go. Still can't believe it. All right, thanks again, Attila. And we're going to head out. Have a great night, guys. We'll see you on the after party soon.
Fly me to the moon. Let me trade among the stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, hold my king. Oh! In other words, let's make history. Oh! Fill my world with more songs and let me huddle forever more and more and more and more and more. I long for all we're talking about. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you.
And for those who stuck around for the outro, we're gonna open up a fortune cookie. Yes, I got one final fortune cookie for the week. Let's see what we got. The last one we got was pretty interesting, but let's see if this one is going to foretell where we go into next week. What is this? What is this? This is small. You won't know until you try. I guess I'm going to go try something stupid this weekend. What do you guys suggest? Should I try for the first time? Oh my god. Alright guys, I'll see you guys on the flip side. Catch it on Monday morning. But before Monday, don't forget, Saturday guys, we're going to have Andy and Spence. That's pop-up live stream tomorrow. It's going to be fun. It's going to be entertaining. And we're going to, of course, get their takes on the old versus the new crypto investors with old money. Coming soon. Have a good one, guys. I'll catch you. Later. Peace.
bit.